Gear Mondays, the greatest Metal Gear podcast ever.
I don't agree with you.
Releasing on Monday, every Monday.
How did you patch into my radio frequency?
Stinks in here. Bad.
Ladies, gearsmen, babies, and gentlemen, you are listening to Metal Gear Mondays, the Hideo Kojima themed podcast covering all things Hideo Kojima from top to bottom, left to right, 1983 to 2025 and out. As always, I am your host, Alessio Summerfield, and this week I am joined by Liliana's pet bear toy. What is that?
It's a little bear. It's got a little. Hold on. It's got a little heart on
Ooh.
it. It's
Just
cute.
$10 a month. You can see this bear.
You can see my cute
Right
bear.
into it.
You can see my cute bear that my wife got me because she got me. She went to the store after she got off of work and came home and brought me a single rose with this bear attached to it from the store because I went to the grocery store today and got misgendered by a strange guy that
What the
worked
fuck?
there.
A
Who called me
strange man.
who called me sir. And quite frankly, listen, sometimes, some days, I'm not really feeling it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like, the dysphoria hits and I'm just like, what am I doing? Who am I? Today, look, okay, I look like this. By the way, SKA tattoo, new. It rules.
Yeah.
If you're a $10 patron, you can see the tattoo on the thigh. I'm wearing this. My tits are popping. Everything is great. All right. I'm wearing makeup. I look, you know what I mean? And it's just like, thank you for the snaps, James. I
Fuck
appreciate that off of the tits
Fuck
are
yeah.
popping because it's fucking true. Okay.
That's right.
They're popping. And this guy is just like, I'm going to the grocery store. I have a basket and I carry the basket from the self-checkout to the door because I'm a good person. I don't leave it. Lots of people just leave it at this checkout scanner. Don't do that.
Disgusting.
Normally there's somebody there that'll just take it for you, which is nice, but they were helping a customer. So I just took it to the door, back to where it came from. And the guy the greeter at the door was just like, he takes it from me and he goes, "Oh, thank you very much, sir."
What
And he
criminal.
regarded me. He perceived me. It wasn't like he just happened to be looking and he heard because I know I don't sound, you know what I mean? But okay. And he perceived me. And he goes, "Thank you, sir." I didn't
So
tell
he
either one
paused
of
long enough to
Yeah.
clock it.
like look at me and be like,
Fucking rude.
I have a choice here of what
Yeah.
to call this person, and I'm gonna choose sir. And so the thing that I did in response, uncharacteristically, and I'm very sorry because you have not introduced our third host. This is still the introduction of Liliana right today. Is I said, "Thank you," and I winked at him.
Nice.
And that is not something that is a me thing to do. That was very uncharacteristic, but felt powerful.
Yeah, I like that.
That's right.
So I mean, obviously I'm not the trans person here, but I was going to say I feel like if somebody misgenders as an honest mistake,
Yeah.
or whatever, it's totally fine. I think it's the clocking and then being like, let me flip through my Rolodex in my brain of the dumbest shit I can say to
Right.
twist a knife on a stranger.
Yeah.
That part.
Because one of the things that I would like to start doing is vocal training, and I need to hire a coach or something because the YouTube videos I can't follow. I'm not gonna be able to succeed doing just videos and Reddit guides. So I probably need to hire a coach of some kind. So I know that I still sound like what I sound like. You know what I mean? And not that I have
deep voices.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I sound like I used to sound still for the most part.
Got it. Yeah.
And so that hasn't changed. And I also don't have the deepest. I never had the deepest voice ever, but still, it still reads as masculine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Generally speaking. And so we were at a restaurant 2 weeks ago, I think, and our waiter. It was a revolving sushi restaurant, so like they
It's
don't
a revolving ocelot.
It was a revolving ocelot restaurant, yeah. And so they don't come to the table quite as often. So the one time he did come to the table, he wasn't looking at me, and I said something, and he said, "Oh, thank you, sir." And the next time he did, he like looked very scared, and he didn't say anything. So
I legitimately
that's
cannot even
fine.
think of the last time that anybody has said the word "sir" in my general
Right.
direction. So half of these
For
are
Right.
very
sure.
It's
confusing.
such
Yeah,
a
it's
weird.
fucked up.
It's like it's not even that it was like old people either. It was just like
Right.
the waiter at the restaurant was younger, and the greeter was like middle aged at best. Like it was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what is happening here? So
Anyway, also introducing misgendered strange man from Death Stranding 0,
Oh my
James
god.
Reichview. No,
It's
I'm kidding.
me. This week's
Misgendering
episode.
strange man.
This week's episode is brought to you by crabs.
It really
sure
is, though.
is. It
Or
sure
like
is.
crab-like spiders, one might say,
Oh, did you get more spider vibes than you did crab vibes?
from the big fucker.
Yeah.
I got like
How many legs
snow
does
like
it have?
it's a crab. It's like one of
I
those
was
like
too
weird
busy shooting
fucking.
them things off to count. You know what I'm saying?
You ever seen those like weird fucking alien looking snow crabs with the big ass legs? And they look
Oh yeah,
it's
those
one.
things fucking suck.
It's one of those, except horrific, even
Got
more
it.
horrific than.
Look,
Yeah,
I
then
don't.
I'm
I
excited
don't
to get
want
to it.
any of God's creatures to go extinct. But if those fucking giant crabs went away a little bit, I'd be okay.
Space crabs.
I beg to differ. You want wombats to go extinct for sure, for sure.
Oh well,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
taking care of that personally. So like,
Yeah.
I need to put the
Considering there's
signal out
only
there.
one doll man, does doll man count as a species?
That is not God's creature. That's Satan's
Yeah.
creature.
That's true. That is purely a work of
Hey,
demonic fiction.
Can't wait to. How's Dollman going to disappoint me this episode? You know.
Yeah, he already disappointed me earlier today when I found out you couldn't pee on him. But
Yeah.
all right. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, welcome to Metal Gear Mondays. This week we are hopefully releasing this episode on time. I just really quickly want to say apologies. Got hit with a little post-project blues that then spiraled into like legitimately like a downturn on the old manic depressive, and then I had a little bit of physical illness, so it all kind of combined.
It do be like that.
Want to do anything? So
It do be like that. I like you describing. I just love the description physical illness for how, like, there's so many possibilities. The endless possibilities of what the illness could have been.
He's been stricken with consumption. It's like an old timey illness that you have to do cocaine about to get better.
I had the vapors.
The vapors. It's so good.
When you said I was hit by a physical illness, in my head I was just like I was hit by a car. Is what I thought you were going to say.
I
What
was
you were going to say.
struck by a vehicle.
Struck by a vehicle, which like it would be very you to be like not tell us about it and say that story for
Very
this
nonchalant
podcast.
about
Be
it.
like, hey,
Yeah, what do you guys think?
got hit by a car.
Awesome. And likewise too, I just want to shout out thank you to our sponsor this episode, Levi Young.
Levi Young.
Hey,
If you want to sponsor the show like Levi Young, you can go to patreon.com/metalgearmondays, where $10 a month will give you the opportunity to sponsor the show, as well as video podcasts. What are those? Well, they're podcasts that you can see with your eyes, and you get video. You get video of this podcast, as well as the Patriot Club that we do once a month.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click. Oh shit! God damn it!
Stop Stop. I'm taking your computer privileges away. You get video of this podcast as well as the Patriot Club that we do once a month for $5 a month. You get access to said Patriot Club, which is that monthly podcast we do every month with our mods Chad and Nick, and it's very fun.
I guess we can announce the upcoming.
Yeah. The upcoming episode that we're going to be doing is hey, how do you think that fictional characters would have reacted in the wake of 9/11?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're pulling there's some fun deep cuts that we're
Yeah.
going to be talking about. We each did some research and picked a fictional character and how they reacted to 9/11. Yeah, very excited about that.
So that was the patron voted
That's
episode,
awesome.
by the way.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Shout out to
we
the
know.
patrons.
Shout out
Good
to
call.
the patrons. Every other month, the patrons vote amongst 4 topics that might be the Patriot Club episode, and then the month in between, one of the hosts picks their poison. So
let me see what the other options were really quickly.
Weather was one of them.
Yes, just straight up the weather. That was one of them. Final Fantasy 14 was the other one.
Yep.
And then Mac and X for the Sega Dreamcast.
Yep. So the losers of that poll do not go away forever. They go back into rotation, and we could potentially show up on a poll again or be picked by one of us at some point. So no worries there. That's at $5. Again, polls, voting on the polls is $5 and up for Patriot Club. $1 a month. You get access to our Discord server where lots of cool discussion happens, and it's a lot of fun. References abound. We do reference the Discord quite frequently, so definitely check that out. And sometimes, if you subscribe for free, we give you cool stuff anyway. So there was a video podcast that got released for everybody, including free tier patrons a couple weeks ago, about pickles. What a vibe. So please go to patreon.com/metalgearmondays and consider supporting us in any way you can, and we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
As one might expect, there is an entire channel on Discord dedicated to discussing this show. So if you have thoughts and feelings and want to talk about the episodes as they release, you can always do that.
It'd be fucked up if that was like the one banned topic in the Discord. It's like
Yeah,
you can
no
join
one
because you love the show,
cannot.
but if you speak about it, it's like
Yeah,
It's like
fuck off.
It's like Fight Club.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting too that we have probably 80 something plus hours of 65 plus of previous Patriot Clubs, but we've got so much other content on that Patreon from before the year 2025 that you can, if you pay for it at $1 at any tier, have access to, no matter what tier you're at. So please check that out if you're curious. There's lots of good stuff.
Yeah, and if you want, you can always pay $1, download all of that old content, and then just leave. We don't care.
Save $1 with Chuck.
Yeah. So this episode, before we get too far in, we're going to be covering episodes 14 and 15 of Death Stranding 2. Next episode is going to be episode 16. Yeah, our next episode is going to be Kojima's episode 16. And I guess episode 17, because that's technically the end of the game.
I guess, technically episode 17 is the discussion that we would be having about our side stuff.
We're doing final wrap up after that as well. So this is me just saying, if you have any thoughts on any of Death Stranding 2, or really fucking anything we've covered to date on this show, send it to contact@metalgearmondays.com. And you have until we record on Thursdays. So Thursday, August the 14th is the last time that you can send us something that we will discuss on the episodes for Death Stranding 2.
Also, a fun little thing about the Patreon before you move on to the next thing. If you pay $10 a month to do the video podcast, you can watch me take my estrogen live on air.
Hey.
My wife calls them my pussy pills.
Quick alcoholic dad update. Having some dry sake with lemon juice again.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
I've got another Trotwood lager from Warped Wing, which is the last alcohol that I have in my home.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, this is actually the last unopened or the last opened thing. So, time to pop that pink champagne bottle, Kristen.
Let's go.
Yeah, so on top of wrap-up thoughts, of which I literally sat down and just like scribed like a 3-page essay on what I want to talk about earlier today. Good shit, actually. Like, it's crazy. The more I think about the end of this game, the like more shit comes to mind.
Yeah.
It's the ending that keeps on ending.
That is true.
But the other thing I wanted to cover really quickly is just the upcoming like coverage schedule. So we did pull a little bit of an audible. I don't know if we covered this on air or not, but effectively what we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering Delta. Originally planned after Delta was the Death Stranding 1 remaster season. This is me kind of tipping my hand a little bit as far as wrap-up thoughts, but considering that Death Stranding 2, upon inspection, is quite literally beat for beat the fucking plot, like, headers of the first game, like almost to a T.
Yeah, we even get like the backtracking and like a destroyed version of the map in this one as well.
Yeah,
It's very
Yeah. Also, the snow-covered mountain appears at approximately the exact same part of the game. Yeah. So anyway, we all just sank a shit ton of time into playing this game, and I think we want a little bit of a break. So following the Delta coverage, we are going to be maintaining our namesake, and we'll be continuing to cover Metal Gear. So we'll be doing Metal Gear Solid 2 Remaster, finally.
Featuring Chad Kilometers Davis, our mod erstwhile, who, despite being a mod for the Metal Gear Mondays Discord, has only ever played Metal Gear Solid 1. So we're bringing Chad in as a
legit, hot, original, fresh takes.
Yeah. So the original concept of the show, if y'all remember, is you have a couple of veterans who have played it before many times, and you have somebody who has never played it before. Isaac's not a newbie anymore. Isaac's a veteran now. So we got to bring in some fresh blood. So Chad's going to jump in on our Metal Gear Solid 2 coverage. Remastered with us.
James, have you played Metal Gear Solid 2?
I have not.
We got double the freshies.
Double the freshies.
Bring it on.
That isn't to say that Isaac may or may not make an appearance. As we've discussed before, DS2 being PS5 only is kind of what hindered Isaac from playing. But we're going to figure out what the casting is going to look like for MGS2 Remaster. And then the following season is going to be the MGS4 Remaster.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually really looking forward to after playing DS2.
I'm very much.
I've also never played that one.
Whoa! I'm very excited. I'm very excited about remaster. I think I've been vocal about this as we kind of like came back to be doing this, but like I'm extremely excited to remaster MGS4 because of all the stuff that was going on during that time. I don't think I gave it everything that I probably would have liked to, and I wasn't on like half of the episodes, so I'm very excited to go back and do MGS4 again.
Well, and we were doing that super weird like have a guest on every single episode thing, which like. In theory, lots of fun. In practice, kind of a nightmare. So we'll figure it out. I think what may or may not actually happen is like I'm sure James moving forward is going to sort of fill Isaac's seat, and then Isaac will be doing some guest appearances and coming on for the random episode here and there.
I off mic I pitched the idea of Isaac just literally coming in each episode to just do the fumbling section and then bouncing.
Yeah. So we'll see. I need to talk to him about it. He's been very hard to get a hold of as per usual. So we'll figure that part out. Anywho, from there, I guess I am I'm gonna just address the Delta thing super quick because I just want to stop any fucking dickheads from interrupting us in the midst of our season with a bunch of bullshit. I know I said I didn't want to, but I do want to plant a flag.
Is this what you said that I'm gonna save it before we start recording?
No, it was the horn. So I'm not going to name any names, and I also don't want to like necessarily blow up this person necessarily. The sentiment I think is something that has like stuck to my skin a little bit, and I just want to kind of shake it out. So effectively, somebody kind of brought this up along the lines of like, oh man, I can't believe you guys are supporting Konami by purchasing Delta and talking about.
Or it wasn't
Delta.
even like I can't believe you are supporting Konami. It was more like a.
It was
like,
very accusatory.
How do you? It was very accusatory. It's like how do you reconcile? Like when Konami has. I might even just pull up the message, and I'm not gonna name and shame, but I am gonna read the message because I think that will be. They know who they are. I think that'll be helpful. So the message was. Is there an episode where you all discuss doing a let's play on the new Metal Gear Delta remake? Yes, all of the episodes.
This episode as well. We're going to talk explicitly about your question.
Have you guys explained why you're supporting a company who isolated then ousted Kojima and omitted his name on their products? They didn't, by the way. I understand it's a Metal Gear podcast and there may be omissions story-wise and other differences to discuss, but besides all of that, why are you guys against voting with your dollar on this one? I'm still going to listen, but I'm just a little confused as to why we aren't pissed off that they're touching anything that Kojima had everything to do with. Not mad, just confused. LOL. Cheers. Okay. First of all, I do want to. I want to specifically address the omitted his name on their products thing. They didn't.
Well, so I do want to mention that I believe on some copies, I don't know if they ever brought it back. Hold on 1 second. I just want to triple check something. Okay, yeah. So the Phantom Pain, when it first released, from the cover and the promotional material, they did remove Hideo Kojima's name.
Yeah,
and Kojima Productions.
Yes, but his name is like still all over those episodes. And I think
and the digital versions that you buy on the store now even have it on the fucking cover art. So
yeah, and then like they never didn't have his name on the Legacy or whatever the new collection is, collection. Like his name has been on those all the time. So at first, but they corrected that.
Yeah, the whole message, and again, not to throw shade or blow up anybody's spot, this whole message reads as if somebody wrote it in 2015 and it didn't get to us until 2025.
Yeah, it does. It's like
for real.
It's created a time paradox. It feels like they just like took it and threw it and just hoped.
Well, and I do want to say this as well. Like, the fact is, Kojima himself has totally fucking moved on from this situation.
He posts about anniversaries of the games all the time. Like it's not that. So it's like, and I think the question too is just like the question that I have about it is like because my vibe and my feelings is that what Konami is doing is they are doing stuff like Delta and they're testing the waters to see if a Metal Gear Solid 6 would be well received by the public.
For sure.
And then I think that they would then put in a Metal Gear Solid 6. So in essence, like, of course, he had everything to do with creating Metal Gear, right? And so it's like, if Konami was to release a Metal Gear Solid 6 without Hideo Kojima attached to it, which is likely, would you expect us to not cover a brand new Metal Gear game because
all you got to do, you don't even have to go very far to think about that prospect. All you have to do is look at Metal Gear Rising, which originally was going to be Metal Gear Solid 5. With Kojima not having any involvement. And so, anyway, there's actually a really good documentary about that I actually watched the other day.
Oh, really?
It is called, 1 second, it is like...
Yeah, while you're looking that up, like, I agree. Like, obviously, we're not, like, supporting a corporation here.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's not like... It's just I think you put it well when you said it's like a game from 2015. And in a just world, like, of course Kojima gets, the rights and payment for these things that he's not going to get to, and like that's fucked up. Both things can be true,
Yeah. I will say this for the record: Kojima was asked if he was going to play Delta, and he laughed and said, "No, I won't." Last week.
Yeah, he doesn't really. He never really. I still think he does not like Metal Gear. I think when he was working on it, he was just like, I don't know.
We'll get into it, I think, as we get closer to the end of our coverage.
I was gonna say, I feel like the preview for this is like, I feel like he reclaimed some things with DS2.
Yeah, I think.
And I like that.
my preview is this. Much as Sam is grieving the death of Lou, I think, considering that Kojima said that he rewrote the script after having COVID and being like sick to death in bed for like a week, I think a lot of this game is him sort of not necessarily grieving, but like letting go of the past. Because the level of fucking direct Metal Gear shit in this is more explicit than any time Kojima has ever done this ever.
Big time.
Specifically, I took a screenshot.
We kind of alluded to it a little bit last week, but yeah.
I was looking at a cutscene. I don't know if you guys saw this too, but I was rewatching the cutscene. I think it's when Sam enters his shelter, and it shows some of the books. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but there are books, and I'm going to read them based on how I see them. Whose footprints are these? By Hideo Kojima is on his shelf. Also, one second. What is this other one? Oh, fuck. Now I'm missing it. There's another one. A lot of them say they're published by the UCA, which I thought was really funny. But, oh, yeah, here we go. There's one called My Hand.
My Hand.
Dude,
My Hand is so good.
So fucking good.
Really
anyway,
good.
all the books are written by Hideo Kojima on the shelf, which is very funny.
Oh, I love that.
Amazing.
But anyway, long story short, I'm not going to get super heady in it. I'll save it for the wrap up. But I do think that a lot of this game is like Kojima saying, like, yo, let's take it day by day, step by step. Let's move into the future and like let's let go of the past and let it be what it'll be.
I also just want to say, and I fucking hate this, but it's like, let's not weaponize the vote with your dollar thing.
Right.
I mean, it's fine if it's like, I don't know.
It's like I understand, like it's like if you like shitty practice and whatever. It's like Hideo Kojima is a auteur, and he had a falling out as an auteur with a company that did not necessarily appreciate or agree with his vision, and they broke up, and that happens. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I'd consider that like sleazebag.
Well, it happened with Edgar Wright and Ant-Man. So like, what? You're not gonna watch any Marvel movies anymore.
But and it's just it was just creative differences, and he moved on, and they moved on, and everybody's moved on, and it's just like I believe in vote with your dollar. I just think that use it, if we use it for like, you know what I mean. It's like, and if you don't want to play Delta and you don't want to buy Delta, good for you.
Listen to our show.
You know, you don't have to.
You know what?
We are. It's in the name. We're gonna do it.
I'll argue
We're protecting your dollar. We're protecting your vote.
We're buying 3 copies of Delta so that potentially thousands of people never have to. How about that?
Easy.
How about that? Just listen to the show. Anyway,
it's just like, and this other thing too is just like, it is technically a brand new Metal Gear release, and the name of the podcast is Metal Gear Mondays. So to expect us to not play a Metal Gear game, like I think if Konami was like supplying like weapons and AI data to Israel, like maybe Microsoft is, you know what I mean? Like, maybe,
I mean, if it came out that Konami was like smuggling fentanyl into daycares, like,
like if it came out that like if it came out that Konami was like smuggling, I don't know, like brain dead pregnant women over from Mexico into the United States to do weird heinous experiments on them and their babies, then maybe I consider voting with my dollar and not playing a Konami game. But
what if that's what Kojima is doing with the writing?
He's whistleblowing.
Message.
Death Stranding has been his way of whistleblowing this entire time.
Yeah, of course. I don't know. I mean, one could arguably state that because Konami supports a huge part of the gambling economy in Japan, that they probably have ties to the Yakuza, blah, 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 blah.
We like the Yakuza. Remember?
Great franchise.
I do have a pet theory that the Yakuza is like paying Sega to make their lifestyle look amazing, and
they're doing a great job.
And you know something? You know something? Good for the Yakuza, because I fucking love Like a Dragon, all right? And they can, you know what I mean? Fair. I will say that a lot
they've come a long way from how they were portrayed in GTA 3.
Yes. Yeah.
Racistly is how they were portrayed in GTA 3.
Racistly.
Very true.
That documentary, for anybody who's interested, is the Metal Gear Solid That Never Was. It is Second Act is the name of the channel. It looked like it was another one of those Python Selkin videos, which I have kind of grown to bemoan a little bit. But when I clicked it and I watched it while I was having coffee, it was actually really well done. It was almost like a no clip documentary on the development history of the OG Rising. It was really good.
Did the Alessio heel turn on Python Selkin, or is this news? Is this news? I didn't know about this.
Well, no. As soon as they were like, Frank Yeager is fucking Venom Snake, and then as soon as they were like, Chico is actually sex changed quiet, I was like,
I remember that.
Go with God. I'll see you guys later.
Go with God. Peace be with you.
Yeah.
And with your
my
spirit.
Italian brethren, I cannot follow you. But anyway, that's a nice way to dovetail into our single listener response for this episode. This one comes from Riley. Thank you very much, Riley. Hey guys, first time, long time. Love that.
First time, long time is great.
Alessio, if you want to get some roads built, the best option for you would be to go back to Mexico and drain those facilities' resources and store them on the Magellan. Since you have 5-starred them, they will have loads of materials. I like that. Also, weird advice. I've never been told to go to a country and drain their facilities of resources before.
First time for
Christopher
everything.
Columbus.
Yes.
Italian hero, Alessio.
You mean
right?
Ferdinand? Is it Ferdinand Magellan?
Yeah.
That's Ferdinand. See you on the beach.
I answered my own question, but I'm going to say the thought out loud because I was just like, this person's name is Riley. I'm not going to dox them, obviously, but their email address is a different name. And then I saw the R in there, and I was like, oh, that probably stands for Riley. So, answer my own question. Thanks, Riley. Sometimes you need to take the intrusive thoughts and put them out to heal and move on.
They intrude us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if I have to think them, you got to think them. God damn it.
All right, y'all. Well, I guess, do we want to get into episode 14? Last Man Stranding. No, I'm kidding. Last Stranding.
That's not.
So really psyched y'all out with that episode music because instead of diving into episode 14, let's talk about side shit for a second.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So as of this morning, I know I mentioned throughout the entirety of our coverage so far that I had. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. I rolled credits without ever using the Pokemon mechanic. I captured the one, but like I never used it. Anyway, this morning I was doing.
You missed out on that fucking great ass kaiju battle music, which is.
Also, no, I'm about to say this morning I actually decided to use it. I was doing some like cleanup stuff, and man, oh man,
pretty cool, huh?
Isn't it cool?
Love that shit.
Isn't it fucking awesome?
Yeah,
I tell you what,
it goes hard.
I never captured another one, but I certainly did use that one a lot. I found out from Adam that apparently you can capture the big guy that we're going to talk about this episode.
Apparently you can capture fucking everybody is what
all
I've been seeing. Yeah.
But
oh shit.
Que sera, you know, but
I don't know if it's just the one that I captured or what, but I remember a lot of people talking about how OP the Pokemon summons were.
Yeah.
Other than like drawing attention for 2 minutes, I found that it actually wasn't super OP. Like I still had to like I threw him out when there were 3 dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if they like patched it or if it was because there were 3 of them or whatever. But there were 3 dogs. He was holding their attention. I was just like unloading.
Yeah.
And even after he left, I still had like a dog and a half to like.
Yeah.
Oh man.
handle.
No,
yeah,
I did.
That was my experience too. Like I felt like it wasn't very strong attack wise, but like I felt like it gave so much time.
Yeah.
It is very it is very tanky, and it does kill time.
Yeah.
I was able to kill everything within the time limit, so I think
Nice.
that means that you are
Really bad
both
gamer. Yeah.
little baby bot boys.
We gotta get good, Alessio.
Yeah.
You gotta get
let's do it.
good.
I want
Gotta
some
get
fucking
good.
PvP in Death Stranding.
Oh my god, yes.
It would be so fucking easy to do because you have the other players pop up and just like throw Sam shit. So like, why not have
That's
the other
so
players
true.
pop up and be like, "We're gonna fucking murk you, dude." I also really, hopefully, before we get to the final episode that we're recording next week, I really need to go to that fucking F3 crater and see what the fuck's going on in there.
Same.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I haven't gone there yet either.
Also,
Been
my
thinking
other
about
pet
that.
project is to get to the very tippy top of the mountain and then piss.
Hell yeah.
So I want to see. I want to see if the wind
I
physics
still
can
have
whip
yet to
piss around.
piss.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I literally.
We did
haven't.
determine,
keep it.
thanks to Alex, we did determine that throwing Dollman on the ground and then pissing on him is not something you can do because you have to equip your piss. And Dollman is also unequipable, so you have to choose one or the other. It's
Don't
either
you hate
Dollman
when you
or
forget
piss.
to equip your piss?
All the
I hate when
time.
I get to the bathroom. I'm like, fuck, I forgot to equip my
Yeah.
piss.
Ever since I started taking estrogen, I tell you what, equipping my piss, which
God, I
is
left
great,
my
which
piss
is
in my
which
private
is,
locker.
God damn it! I hate when I leave my piss in my private locker. I need to exchange that for chiralium.
Also, I don't know
And
if
I
I'm
left
just
it in my
fucking
private
idiot,
locker.
but I just found out today. I was today years old when I realized that if you press triangle to close a category in the inventory menu, you can select the entire category. And
Oh, no
boy,
shit.
has that helped moving minerals and
Oh wow!
I learned that when you hold L1 to go into your little binocular mode, if you press triangle, it takes away the HUD and you just like walk around in first person. So this shit's beautiful.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I'm sure when it comes to PC, somebody's going to do like a VR mode.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Also, did you guys know that when you're sitting in the hot springs, if you hold R1 when it's nighttime, you can just look at the sky?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it'll,
There's like
populate-
constellations up there.
Yeah. Did you guys
pretty
get
cool.
the Hideo Kojima?
Hideo Kojima is in
Yeah.
fact one of the constellations.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
so sick.
pretty good.
And also much like, and I shared this in the Discord at one point, but much like in the first game, one of the VR BTs that like guard Sam's facility, as he's like walking through the BTs, it pops up as Hideo Kojima.
Nice.
Oh,
And
that's
he
sick.
also had a BT cameo in the first one as well towards the beginning. So
Nice.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
and contrary to popular belief, Jordan, both of those things can be true.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else from today's session that I wanted to comment on. Oh, I did find out, by the way, did you guys know that if you go into the ring menu, you go to orders, that there is obviously there's the in progress, but you can search.
Yep.
Oh.
Pretty nice.
That's how I found all of the orders I needed for the Blown Commander.
Oh,
I had no idea.
I literally
you can search for
Like
orders that are
orders for who?
going. So yeah, you can search for orders that are going to somebody specific, but you can also search for orders that are coming from someone specific.
You can also
you
search
can look
for
at
side orders as opposed to standard orders, which is what I did.
That's so nice.
But you can check what orders, like if you're like across the map and you don't want to go, you can search for like, oh, who does Pierre Southern, what orders does he have right now? And you can just look for orders that are being sent out from F7 or F6, whatever one the Southern is.
I think F6.
And then
and then cool. Definitely not in the first
reversed,
game.
No.
Yeah.
And then again, like reversed, you can search like, oh, who has orders for Pierre Southern?
That's awesome.
So
super.
Well, that's
sick.
going to be helpful.
It's very useful.
Yeah. Also realizing that every single person on my friends list that I have a strand contract with, I have no stars with, nor have I seen anybody's shit. But random strangers.
I see tons of randos. I never see YouTube.
Well, I went through to check the randos list, and I straight up have like 3 fucking stars with some of the randos.
Yeah.
Like that's how much I've used
insane.
their shit. Like
that's like I have never seen. I would not be able to tell this person from Adam. Which ironically, Adam is the only person that I did consistently.
Yeah, dude, I see Adam.
Sign Master, Mr. Cropes over here.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it on the side stuff. I am working on completing the Fisherman. So I will say this. I got a couple more people to 5 stars. I think I've got like 11 5 stars out of the 42.
Oh, nice.
Everybody else is either at like 3 or 4. And then I think I've got like 1 or 2 that are like high 4. But I'm going to try to get the Fisherman stuff done, the Ghost Hunter stuff done, and then Pizza Chef, yeah. So at least those 3 I want to get done. So
those are the 3 that I'm going to be focusing on by the time I get to next week.
Yeah, so. I 5-starred the Fisherman. I think I'm like at a high 4-star with Ghost Hunter. Fisherman was a blast. That's been the most enjoyable so far, I think.
Nice. Yeah.
Love that.
For the longest time, I couldn't find any of his shit. And then I started finding tons of lost cargo. And then I realized that like everyone across the entire fucking country has stuff for him, but no one near him does.
No one near him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think like the Dowser, I got like a bunch of shit from her to bring to him.
Yeah. Oh, I will say this. So I don't know if this was done on purpose or not. If it was done on purpose, this person's a fucking sycophant. If it was not done on purpose, I feel so bad for this person. So somebody built a chiral bridge from the shore to the top of one of those pillars that's sticking out of the water.
Oh my God.
The fucked up part, and I know because I tried it twice, is that when you get to the pillar, it triggers timefall. And it makes the bridge go away.
That's fucking awesome.
I hope
that feels like the equivalent of like the signs in like the FromSoft game that tell you to jump off a cliff because there's something magical down there.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And the pillar is tall enough to where if you jump from it, you definitely like break shit and get hurt.
Incredible.
So I was like, fuck this dude.
I fucking love that.
Some fucking rainbow stones.
Yeah,
that's the infrastructure we need.
Yeah, at first I hated it and was like, this person sucks. And then as I was like walking away, I was thinking about it and I was like, maybe somebody just wanted to look up there and then they got stuck. So anyway. Okay, now we're really going into.
This is actually an interesting thing that I would like to bring up now that I'm thinking about it, which is just like, I don't know. I don't think that I've ever seen somebody put something into the world in a Death Stranding game that was malicious. I think everybody seems to be pretty on board with the idea of cooperating and helping people.
I think that's because there's not much that can be malicious, like other than maybe the ramps.
Yeah. But even then, the ramps that I used were pretty, like, there were some of them that were just, like, in the middle of, like, why did you put this here? It doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
But,
I've noticed
like,
people just, like farm. Like, I've noticed that people have definitely just been putting shit, like, where you're going to be.
Yep.
And which is, like, whatever. But, like, nothing that's just, like, haha, I'm going to put this here, and it's going to lead you to your death. So maybe they were just kind of trying to get up there and look at something pretty, and it's just, like, they were just like, oh, fuck. So
there were 1 or 2 ramps that I hit. In retrospect, I realized that maybe I probably wasn't going fast enough, but there were like 1 or 2 ramps that I hit, one of which in particular that I just landed and fucking exploded. But I don't know if those were intentional or if I just happened to be fucking it up on my end. Yeah. So only other thing I wanted to talk about really. Oh, sorry.
It is kind of incredible. Like, I don't know how he managed to do it, but like, maybe it's because it's multiplayer while not necessarily being multiplayer, because like he's managed to foster across 2 video games a community of players that are really invested in the idea of helping others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think say what you will about him and his games, or whatever. I think that should be commended in some ways, because it's like you don't see that a lot, where it's just like the goal and the purpose, almost without exception, is that was put there because somebody was trying to help me.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's a good point. Only other thing I want to talk about is we talked about Mr. Impossible last time. Essentially, these 2 like fucking Aussie brother pricks have like a single fucking box you can give them, and I fucked it up and broke it. I did end up finding another one.
Yeah, there's like 2.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about the other one, but I also wanted to say up front, I found out they're not just like YouTube fucksters.
Yeah, we called them just like YouTube guys last week. They have a YouTube channel named called Raka Raka, I think, and I think it's a prank channel.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say.
I had imagined they
But-
probably do some crazy stunts and shit, considering the premise of their prepperness.
But they are directors.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
Alessio can tell us.
Yeah, it took me a second. So I was doing their first delivery to get them to a single star so they could get on the fucking network, blah, blah, blah. Because I think any lost cargo you bring them, you don't quite hit it. So you have to do like an order for them.
Sure.
But their order revolved around collecting 3 chiralium statues. And I noticed that the statues are the like talk to me hand from the horror film, the A24 film. And so I was like, well, wait a minute, that was directed by 2 Australian brothers. And I Googled it and it is them. So they did that and Bring Her Back. If you guys haven't seen it, Talk to Me is actually really good. It's pretty intense, especially watching it in theaters. The sound design might be some of the most like visceral fucking horror sounds I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, it's good. If you like shit like Hereditary and Babadook and stuff like, I would say it's probably closer to like a Babadook than
Queer
Hereditary.
icon Babadook. By the
Yeah,
way.
Right. Yeah.
alphabet person Babadook.
Pretty suspect that Babadook has letters in it. Hmm?
When I first
Alphabet
heard
Alphabet Mafia strikes again.
when I first heard alphabet person, I was like, do they work for Google? Like, I don't understand. And then I thought about it and was like, oh, you're just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Anywho, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, so the Mr. Impossible package that I did end up finding, because I was like, I got to get these guys on the fucking network. There's just like this red chunk on my map.
Mm.
Did you
find
guys
the
go out on
one
those
the
glaciers?
the ice flows?
Yeah. Did you guys go out there?
Yeah, that's where it is. That's where one of them is, at least.
Yeah, the other one was on the cliff, which
Yeah.
I died trying to get, and then I got it and broke it 10 feet away from their front
So
door.
good. So good.
All right, so let's get into it for real. The premise for this whole chapter is actually pretty simple. Like, if we just wanted to go beat for beat, we'd probably be done with discussing this chapter in about 20 minutes. But effectively, the whole premise is like, as per usual, oh, it'll be super simple. Let's just go to Sam's shelter and get something that will tether him to the beach. Wait a minute, the DHV Magellan can't do anything right now.
The
Sam
Die Hard Man's vessel Magellan. We can say it now. Use its government name, please, and thank you.
We can't use it, and you gotta fucking schlep your way back all the way to the beginning of the game.
Yep. Back to so literally you have to go from the furthest part of Australia, get back to the plate gate, driver walk through the plate gate, and then go across all of Mexico to get back to Sam's shelter. That's the goal.
Yeah.
And
so I didn't find it too bad because I went the southeastern way, so like turning left as you get out of Terminal Fort.
Totally.
And like
it was easy.
It was fine.
Drive down the beach.
Yeah. I was expecting some crazy shit. Also, where the fuck is this gigantic jellyfish that everybody keeps talking about?
You still haven't seen it?
I haven't.
I see him all the time.
Where is he?
And they pop up.
Are you talking about like the big swarm of them that are like gray and like weird and squidgy?
Well, those are like every fucking prepper has a mission to go
sometimes in those areas there will be a giant one that's just hanging out, and it'll fucking come after your ass.
Does he fly fast, or is he?
He flies fast and he flies far. Like you think you're outside of the window that it's going to chase you, and it's like, oh no, it might. I kind of want to see how long one will follow you if you just like kind of
just kite it.
Yeah.
The general vicinity.
But anyway, so
I will say this feels like a redux of. So if you recall from Death Stranding 1 of the last few like missions of the game was, okay, you have to go from the furthest part of the map and get all the way back to this other side of the map. And there's something going on with the network. There's Timefall has like destroyed all your shit. This feels like a better version of that because they don't. I feel like they respect your time in a way that the first one didn't.
Yeah.
By not like ruining everything that you've done en route to getting.
I had forgotten about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hypothetically, if you've been fucking ziplining your shit as you've been going, which if I do decide to 5-star everybody, the motherfuckers who have not been touched are all the people on the mountain. So something tells me I'm going to have to get real familiar with zip lines, or else I'm going to kill myself.
It's a blast.
Sure.
And
They're pretty great.
It's pretty
Especially
fun.
now that you can bend it like Beckham, fucking wanted bullet
Oh, yeah.
things like.
I
You gotta
love
do
bending
it. They're a lot of fun.
Can you
never
zip
fucking
line
use zip.
through
you
a
what?
like a section that's not on the network. So if you put a zip line in a section that is in the network on each side, or does the line break because of the?
So on the mountain you can, because you can curve around.
Yeah.
So like there are some areas where like it lines up in a way that like you could technically be within the distance to do it, and it doesn't break it.
Got it.
Like the
I was just
Phantom
thinking because
Smith, I
these
was pulling
Mr.
some shit over
Impossible
there.
fucking section, it's like, could you technically zip line through it if it wasn't activated?
Well, speaking of how easy like kind of like trek back to the plate gate was, like I had all the monorails built. So I fucking zip line to the monorail, go to F5 where I have all the roads built, and just drove all the way back to the plate gate.
Yeah.
Nice.
I literally drove from F8 to F6 and then used a combination of monorail and highway from F6 all the way to F2. And then I rode the monorail from F2 to F1 and then drove the highway all the way back to the government base. And then I like rocked up to the gate from there.
I feel like it was just a straight shot. If you turn left coming off that bridge, like you can see the plate gate for like the entire drive.
That's so true.
I didn't even think about it. I was just like, I want to use all of my infrastructure.
Yeah. You end up driving past, like, do you know where the ghost mechs were whenever you're near the crater? Yeah, you just end up essentially driving on the ground along the shoreline.
Okay.
I did encounter one group of BT people midway down, but it wasn't too bad.
But you just found a straight line to go through them.
Yeah, I just fucking Moses through the Red Sea. No, I actually did. I actually did have to sneak through them. So
that's crazy. We are burying the lead here because one thing that you do get before you start this mission is they have reverse engineered Higgs's guitar.
I fucking called it. I knew when they introduced that thing that we were going to get to fucking use it, and it's
going to come back in a big bad way.
And boy, do you get to fucking use it.
Yeah, you do. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But they give it to you now, so if you want to, you can use it. I didn't really feel a need to use it during this section,
I didn't use
because
it
there's no reason for it. But like, you do get to use it in full force later.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
But yeah,
Mexico looks fucking insane.
Yeah, Mexico's not doing well.
Yeah, Mexico looks fucking sick. Just to reiterate real quick before we go into the Mexico stuff, Sam needs to get back to his shelter to try and find like a prized possession that not only can link him to Higgs in a way, but also to Amelie, like something that's just sort of links to everybody, kind of a deal.
Yeah.
And when they reveal what the item is, it is a fun little like throwback to the beginning of the first game.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, we cross through the gate. Equally creepy cutscene where it's like nothing's really happening, but it's just like eerie. Especially for me, I think
the vibe is off.
This was like the second time I went to the plate gate since the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only time I've ever been back. I've never been since.
Oh no, there was a random order where I had to pick up packages that were in front of the gate. That is the only
for
time.
Kate Siegel's character, I think I remember that one.
Yeah. But anyway,
I just watched me and Chelsea just watched Life of Chuck, by the way.
Oh yeah, is she in that?
Yeah, she's in it. So it's Mike Flanagan, so of course she's in it.
Oh,
two DS2 people in it.
Yeah, but really great movie. If you haven't seen Life of Chuck, it stars Tom Hiddleston and a bunch of other people. It's very nice.
Yeah. But yeah, so we get back to Mexico, and Mexico looks like madness.
Storming, dark.
Yeah, imagine just close your eyes, even if you're driving. Just close your eyes. Imagine a world,
especially if you're driving.
Imagine a world in which the ocean is the sky. Yeah, and that's pretty much what's happening in Mexico. Yeah. I was really worried. So you first get to Mexico, and Tarman calls you. Who like Tarman is like blowing you up this entire episode.
Yeah, he's saying a lot of shit.
He's vocal.
Yeah. And it's all like his next 3 calls are essentially saying the same fucking thing. So I'm like, bro, leave me alone. But he calls you and he's like, hey, there's like a huge collection of energy that's right outside of like the very first major depot in Mexico. We can't do anything until you take it out. So like, can you go check it out? And I'm like, all right. And it's funny how small Mexico is once you come back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
feels
crazy.
so small.
So I crossed through the gate. Like I pulled my truck up and crossed through the gate, but my truck didn't come with me. So
Right.
when I stepped out into Mexico, there was a trike.
Yep.
1,000,000%. I got on the trike, I hit boost, and I just drove until I got to the
Same.
section. Like I did not stop
Yep.
accelerating.
Yep.
And so just to sort of hand wave, like you can look up in the sky, there's whales flying upside down. Literally there's like that cool sort of or light reflecting off of ocean water kind of texture that's coming down. You get some like cool God rays and
cool.
stuff.
Kind of like in the Magellan when they're underwater and everybody's green, like that like reflection effect just for the world. It's very cool.
Yeah. If you beat the game and they let you pick this as like a shader, I would like absolutely play the game with this.
Everywhere.
That'd be sick.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
But yeah, anyway, so yeah, you just go to the outside. I can't remember what the name of it is. Do you remember the name of the depot? It's like the first major one.
It's
right after the
Ciudad.
It's F1. It's F1, right?
Ciudad de Norte, I think it is.
I guess it would be F1 because F2 is the one where the first monorail, right?
Yeah, but no, I think Lily's right.
Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, you show up there, and then as one would expect, Tar happens, and we fight.
Tarman, like right before you're about to fight this thing, Tarman is just like, "Wow, there's a giant shadow. That's weird."
Yeah,
Great.
Be careful. I'm just like,
it's like Dollman pointing out the snow. It's like, okay,
yeah,
thanks for looking out, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good thing
my fucking face when this thing.
Oh, that's true. It's a good thing I am blind and require audio descriptions because Dollman has got my back for the entirety of the game. But anyway, Spider Crab. Let's talk about Spider Crab. Cue Dark Souls boss music. Bum, 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 bum.
I fucking hate spider crabs. I don't like, as is very documented pretty thoroughly, I don't like spiders. And spider crabs are like an extension of that because it's the gangly legs.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking
yeah, it's like double legs.
It's so disturbing. It's so disturbing to look at.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I anticipated that there would be some sort of big battle in Mexico whenever we first got the mission. So I was literally like fucking.
Were you kidded out?
I was just 7 rocket launcher or whatever the hell it's called, like not the quad, but the one above it. I had all of them, like from the ears down, just rocket launchers. And then the same shit happened with the tentacle robot. The joints pop so much faster
with a machine gun. Yeah, they totally do.
Just popping rockets.
Or the guitar in this case.
Yeah, so I did not use the guitar until we get to it at the end of this episode.
Oh, no shit.
Mandatory.
I didn't use it for this at all. I wasn't even thinking about it because I was so freaked out by this fucking crab. I was just like, I couldn't. No thought, only Pokemon. Quite frankly.
I did. I did throw out the Pokemon. And then I fucking shredded.
I'm just imagining James as himself, just like shredding on top of a building, shooting lightning at a fucking gigantic crab.
That's how it felt. It was rad.
Giant enemy crab strike its weak point for massive damage.
I will say though, Alessia did the right thing because the guitar was way less effective than just some good old fashioned rockets.
Yeah, I popped off the rockets. I ran out of fucking rockets and it was still at like half health, and so then all the parallel Sams started coming out and being like, "Hey," and I was like, "All right, thank you."
The time limit on the Pokemon BT is 3 minutes, and it plays it plays some dope ass fucking kaiju Godzilla music when you do it. So I love that. Great. But I beat the crab with 4 seconds left on that timer.
Ooh.
It was cutting it very close.
Oh, you beat him within the fucking timer?
I beat him within the 3 minutes. I beat him with 4 seconds left. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
Again, baby boobop boys, the both of you. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I did note that when you start the fight, Dollman has the fucking nerve to say, "Oh, see those reddish areas on his body? I suspect they may be weak points." I'm like, Dollman, what the fuck do you think we've been doing for the last 20 hours?
I'm 66 hours into this game, dog, man. Shut your fucking hole. Like,
You know, so I'm gonna throw you into this crab's mouth if you don't fucking shut
Yeah,
up.
right?
yeah, so essentially the crab is just a reskin of the tentacle robot for the
Yeah.
most part. The only two things that are different is that it has a mouth, and when you damage one of the
Must
legs,
scream.
it like, yeah, when you damage one of the legs enough to break, it will like lay down and show you
Mhm.
its like head sack, and so
Yeah.
you shoot at this like egg sack on top of its head, essentially. The only other thing that it does that's like anything of merit or like of noteworthiness is that it shoots jellyfish at you.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I got. Like, I was
Yeah,
a little
pretty
irritated.
straightforward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, how many fucking times are we gonna fight this exact same boss?
I know, which is funny because I feel like when
I-
we saw the tentacle boss for the first time, it was like, oh, very cool boss design.
Yeah,
And
can't
then they
wait.
were like, we did it.
Yeah.
They're like, done and dusted, brother. We got 20 bosses right here. This one. Slap some fucking crab skins on him.
we're fucking lousy with bosses. God damn it! You can take them or leave them, and you're gonna take them.
Yoji
It's just
Shinkawa
a-
drew one awesome boss and then went on summer vacation and came back and was like, "Oh, you guys did. I had more pictures in my drawer. You just looked at the one I gave you."
It was big, like hey, can I copy your homework? Yeah, but do it a little bit different so that they don't know that we're cheating.
Yeah, 100%.
Big energy.
If there is a Death
I
Stranding
liked-
3, oh sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
If there is a Death Stranding 3, which I will spend all of next episode saying that there should not be, they should add the quality of life feature where I can hold triangle to collect all of the crystals that are in front of me. Because as soon as this boss died, it shattered into the most amount of chiral
Yeah.
crystals I've ever seen. And your boy was just mashing fucking triangle for like 5
If you
minutes.
have the climbing gloves and you hold it down, it'll
Yeah.
be. You don't have to mash
Oh,
it.
interesting.
He'll just
Yeah.
snatch them up.
I
I did.
switched
Yeah,
to
I
the
liked the
combat
look of
gloves.
it. Oh, the combat gloves. You want to punch a little
Yeah.
bit. I got you.
Yeah.
I will agree that there needs to be a way that is just like, can I just like insta collect the shit in an area?
Yeah, if I drive a pickup truck over it, can it just like
Yeah.
harvest it up?
It's like just give me a fucking street sweeper truck next time and then just fucking leave me alone.
Well, and so I know this is late in the season, but word of caution, when they say, bro, you're going to have to scale a fucking mountain, or they say, bro, you're about to have to fight a whole bunch of shit, you should not recycle all your shit and then build strictly combat gear, or
Yeah.
do the opposite and do strictly climbing gear. While the climbing gloves are fantastic for climbing, their utility outweighs the combat gloves. And it's like, I just spent so much time like breaking all my shit down and building like an outfit
yeah.
for each thing. And it always felt
I
like
just like
wasted energy.
I use the fucking climbing gloves and the absolute boots for everything after a
Yeah,
certain point.
same.
Like,
only
I
just
never
recently got
use
the absolute boots.
Yeah, they're great. I never and I use the fucking I use the Boca skeleton and I use the
Yeah.
absolute boots and the climbing gloves and
Oh,
that's all. I
I
never
also-
changed it.
I never changed my like outfit for like the terrain I was going to be in. I think I used the Junji Ito skin once it was unlocked the rest
Yeah.
of the game.
Yeah. I never changed stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, I'll change it to the desert because I'm going to be, and I never
Right,
did.
yeah.
Because it
Never
never
thought of it.
felt like it was
Mhm.
worth it. Like I was like,
Yeah,
why am I
totally.
just doing this for this?
Yeah,
bullshit?
I switched to the AI one just whenever I was fighting that.
Oh, in that
going
one
into that
spot.
one spot with the
Yeah.
fucking mole boss.
Yeah,
Wolf
I
or
remember
whatever.
going back through there forgetting that I didn't have the AI armor on anymore, and it scared
Yeah,
the
yeah.
shit out of me.
It's weird that it's just that one place.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I thought I'd see those mines more.
I wonder if you don't have the combat gloves, maybe you can't one hit stealth kill the robots. Because I remember you guys saying
Oh.
that you didn't see the prompt.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
So maybe there are. I don't know. It's just the differences are so fucking minor. It's
Yeah.
lame.
It doesn't make any sense. I think that's the other thing too, is like it's a testament to like the difficulty of the game, where it's just
Mhm.
like I didn't necessarily even miss being able to one shot stealth kill the
Yeah,
robots.
it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like the fan mail we got last episode, where it was just like the game's so fucking easy. I just like didn't not Rambo.
Totally.
And I feel like
There
my
is a
whole reason
place
for
that-
stealthing everything is because I was like, this game's so easy. I want to like
Challenge.
Make it a little more
play as if
difficult,
it's
yeah.
scary. Like,
there is a place in between Death Stranding 1 and Death Stranding 2 that is like the perfect video game.
mhm.
And I think like I will say, and I had that whole speech about it a couple episodes ago, where it was just like I would rather have a very easy video game that I enjoy than a very difficult video game that treats me like shit. And I stand by that, but like there is a middle ground somewhere
Right,
where it
right.
was not, where
Yeah.
it didn't have to be this easy. That would have been like, damn, this fucking rules, and I love this.
Right,
And not that I
right.
don't love this game, like I do, I really
Oh,
do
I
love
really
Death
like this
Stranding
game.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spoilers
same.
for the end of the season. I really like this.
Yeah,
It's really good.
but it's just like I know there is a world where I love it more,
Totally.
and I'm having a more agonizing time trying to decide whether it is my game of the year above Clear Obscure. There's
I
a
feel like
world where
Expedition
that's
33
a
is
reality.
really, really good. I think
Yeah.
it's really,
Yeah.
yeah. I think they are definitely in my top 2 right
Yeah.
now.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think
for
Expedition
sure.
33 is
Agree
like
with that.
so original that it's like
Yeah.
Mhm.
difficult to.
So good.
Yeah. But again,
anyway,
I think like there's, like I said, there's a world, there's a universe where I'm having that discussion with myself. You know what I mean? And it's not this one, unfortunately.
right.
But it's
Yeah.
still like it's still up there, it's still number 2. But it's just like could have been
Mhm.
1A, 1B.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and all the material is there to make a fantastic game.
Mhm.
It's just, I don't know. Then again, I don't know how to fucking level design a mountain. So like, kudos to them for
Good
making
point.
it feel organic and yet
Yeah.
designed. Anyway, post battle, Tarman gives us a call. He says, "Yo, we dug up some info on APAS 4000. We figured out how they built their server on the beach." Which in my head, I just thought that everybody getting clusterfuck fused is what made the server on the beach.
Yeah, I thought that too. It was like
Um,
they built the server.
Yeah, so apparently he says they found a spot where the tar currents intersected with the beach, and then they used that to send cargo ships. And since they know now how to reverse engineer it, the Magellan is going to use the same tech with retrofitted
Were the
parts.
tar currents a big part of the first game? I feel like
No, I don't think tar
I don't
was even
remember
fucking
that.
Not at
mentioned.
all.
Right? Okay, yeah, we
Yeah.
never
Not at all.
like I remember
Tar
like it
is
seemed
way
like
more
tar they were
important.
coming out from. But yeah, they talk about
Yeah.
tar a fucking ton in this game.
Yeah, it's like,
It
bro,
was never a thing in the first one.
Yeah,
It was
Okay,
fr-
yeah,
not-
I'll try
and if it was, I do not remember because it was not focused on much at all. It was probably
Yeah.
in the fucking reading somewhere else that like nobody.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
fucking codec
well,
entry.
the beaches are capital B beach. Tar is not capital T tar. So until it becomes capital
T-Tar.
Right.
Yeah, so from this point,
He
I was a little let down by this because once he hangs up, you drive back through the fucked up town with the sandstorm from the beginning of the
Mhm.
game.
Yep.
He does call you one more time to say that Fragile is like tired.
Yeah, he's
Um,
so he for the 15th fucking time he reiterates the plan,
Right.
which again is to go get a thing that connects Amelie and the beach and blah blah blah. And I know that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I've been doing it. But he mentions that the strength of the connection between Sam and Fragile needs to be strong enough to resist all strain, and that the plan hinges on Sam and Fragile's connection
Yeah.
being strong.
Interesting.
This was a little, this was odd for me.
So essentially, Kojima directed the cutscene that we're going to see in a few minutes, but then
Yeah.
they needed a retroactive excuse for it so that he wasn't just creepy. Got it.
Yeah.
Um,
It comes such out of nowhere. It doesn't make sense to me
It
because
was so out of nowhere. Well,
it's very out of place.
Yeah, we'll get to it. I'll have to tell you about this interview I saw with Norman Reedus, like a while
Look, there's a
before the
whale.
game came out. And he talks about the scene, and I'm like, one, what a weird thing to talk about in your like pre-release coverage.
Yeah.
Being,
Hey,
like,
he was
at
just
the
really
very
vibing
end.
with the
I think he
scene.
was really vibing with it.
He was like, bro, I'll never forget.
Yeah, just like a bizarre. And yeah, so I felt like the whole game I was like waiting. I was like, they're gonna drop some hints, and
Yeah.
felt like
Mhm.
it feels like it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. But anyway, so I expected between F1 and Sam's Shelter something.
Yeah,
And
like when you
maybe
go
that
through
was
the
the
checkpoint.
point. Yeah.
I thought it was going to mirror kind of like, I thought it was going to be like a reverse of the beginning of the game, but probably with like BTs and like some fucked up looking
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah. But I think it's also effective that I was like tense the whole time because
That's true.
of the expectation.
Just like waiting.
But yeah, so nothing attacks you.
It was.
on this
It's
drive.
sorry. The it's C1, not F1. F1 is in
Got it.
Australia.
Yeah, that's
C1
right.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say it'd be really weird if they used the same alphabet system in 2 separate countries. But
Yeah. Yeah. C1 is Ciudad del Norte, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It would have been nice for there to be some sort of additional complications, even if it's not just like a sea of BTs to wade through. It would have been cool if like, oh, the ocean being the sky actually eroded some shit, and now there's like a massive fucking chasm between. Sorry.
Okay,
there's a
thank
no.
you.
I'm gonna say it. There's a baseball
Because
player whose name is Jazz Chisholm.
No,
I always refer to him.
Nope.
I always refer to him as Jizz Chasm.
Jizz Chasm.
And anyway, but in my head, I was like, Chaz, Jizz. And so Chasm came out.
Whoa.
Let it be known, Jazz Chisholm went to the All-Stars game and was part of the home run derby.
No
and
way.
Everybody was banging out like 40 or 50 home runs. And then this
especially Jazz Chisholm.
No, dude, Jazz Chisholm.
Not at all.
He hit 3. It was very funny. I was like, son, pack it up, brother.
Man, there's a universe where instead of Big Dumper, it was Jazz Chisholm that was the star of the All-Star game.
Yeah. Fucking Big Dumper, dude.
Fucking Big Dumper. Big fucking Dumper. He got a big old dumper on him.
Anyway, join us next week for baseball gear Mondays. But yeah,
Big Dumper Cal Rally. Is that how you say his name's Raleigh? Whatever.
I think
his name is Big Dumper.
Raleigh? I don't know. I think you're right.
Raleigh, like it's a Raleigh, like his name is spelled like Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah,
it's Raleigh. I don't know.
Doesn't he play for
Big Dumper is his name?
Doesn't he play for one of the Carolinas?
The Mariners.
Mariners, that's right. Man, I'm gonna go see the Big Dumper in September then.
That's right.
Let's go.
Let's
go see the Big Dumper, everybody.
It's weird that he's called that when Giancarlo, cannot remember his last name, one of the batters for the Yankees, has quite literally the fattest ass I've ever seen on a man in my entire life.
What is it with baseball players and having just real fat asses?
Yeah.
A
good amount of baseball players have real fat asses. And I don't think it's like the running necessarily, because like soccer players don't always have fat asses. Most of them don't.
Yeah,
they do a lot of running. I'd argue they do more running than baseball players do.
Here, hold on.
Football players don't have a lot of time fat asses.
I
Sometimes
need you guys to see Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh yeah, we looking at asses. Let's fucking go. I've never seen Giancarlo's ass, and I'm really Jesus Christ. What is that? That's Photoshop. There's no fucking way that man's ass is that big.
Here, hold on. Here's another.
There's no goddamn way. What the fuck?
Yeah, you try and tell me Big Dumper? Get the fuck out of here, Big Dumper.
What is that? Is that Murphy?
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton. That man has a BBL. That's a BBL. Crazy. He got some surgery. That's the devil. That is the devil right there. That is not real.
Every single time we watch him play, Kristen is always like,
that man's on estrogen. I tell you what.
That's how I know
look at that fucking.
This is how I know I like baseball now, is that I'm able to have a 20-minute conversation about baseball players' asses.
That's right.
Next episode, top 10 baseball asses. Easy content.
Oh man. Anyway, so we get to Sam's shelter. And I just need you guys to know I got here, I got off my trike, I wandered around, could not figure out how to get inside for the life of me. And then I walked into that little driveway. He's got that little like covered, like whatever garage looking thing. And I was like, oh, there's some boots. Let me pick those boots up. And then next to the boots was this handprint that like unlocks the shelter. And so I just need you guys right now, just in your mind's eye, just visualize me sobbing for the rest of the game from here on out.
Totally makes sense. Makes sense.
Um,
God, walking down into the shelter and it being like fixed and the raindrop record playing,
and then
I
you
was
see
like,
Lou just sleeping
bro.
in her high chair.
Yeah.
I legitimately was crying. Like, maybe not like profusely. I was like pulling the fucking Fragile Sam, like single teardrop.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Sam
I
gets
was like,
down here.
who
Everything looks
fucking did this?
yeah. Well, so hold on. So fun fact, actually, you just said the thing that just triggered this. The whole fucking time that we're playing.
Yeah, the SSS. I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
We're receiving messages from somebody named H, who I'm pretty sure is just
Yep.
Higgs, and you find out is
Right.
just Higgs. But he's writing them past tense, or like I guess present tense, but clearly from the past. Like essentially talking
Yeah.
about getting the shelter ready for Lou, like
Yeah.
moving in, blah blah blah.
And the
Almost
way
as if
that it's
observing Sam.
well, so here's the thing. The way that it's framed up until the last one makes it feel like it is Sam. Like this is
That's a good
Sam's
point.
like
Yeah, yeah.
diary, basically, of
Yeah.
him like chronicling Lou growing up. And you get the last one, it's just like, haha, this is Higgs, you fuck.
Yeah,
piece
yeah,
of
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Basically,
Stupid
it's just
Yeah.
it's me. It's been me this whole time, you fucking
It's like, I
moron.
fucking got you again. You thought I wanted pizza last time. You thought I was a babysitter. You thought I was you now, you stupid fuck. Like, that's really how it felt to me. I was like, God damn, Troy, let me live.
You goddamn fucking piece of moron shit, baby ass fucker.
Just stared
Dumbass.
straight into the camera right at me.
If it was
Y'all can't win.
Xbox will never win. That's a deep cut. Guys, go watch.
Please
Delayed
watch
input.
Kyle. Delayed
Oh,
input.
God.
Give brother Kyle your views, please.
Yeah, please.
I was waiting for it.
So anyway, yeah, we get down here. Everything looks beautiful. Raindrops is playing. Lou's asleep. I'm crying. Sam picks her up, puts her in her little baby bed, which is very small. And when he does, he's clearly like upset. And then he like blinks, and it's just a ratty teddy bear in his ratty apartment. Which immediately I was like, I don't know. Part of me wants to be like, they should have done more of this, but at the same time, like, I think in retrospect, it feels fine.
Yeah.
I think that combined with what happens when you leave, I think is is powerful enough.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
that's true.
It also gives me big, and again, there's going to be a lot of parallels to MGS4. It gives me big going back to Shadow Moses energy.
100%, yeah.
For sure.
So when Sam lays her down and then blinks and it's a ratty teddy bear, the apartment is still like pristine. So just know that, because essentially what you're going to do is you're wandering around playing this like detective game, so to speak, like trying to find whatever the fuck the item is. Because like Sam clearly knows he's got something because you saw like a little premonition, but we don't quite know what it is. So essentially we're just looking for something that could be this like catalyst.
I took an embarrassing amount of time to find all
Well,
of this
I
stuff.
accidentally did it like immediately.
Oh, no shit.
So, like my
Same.
dumb ass was like, oh, it's probably that loaded gun or something. And I went and checked the drawer, and he pulls the gun out. He looks at it. He sets it down, and then underneath is the photo of like him.
But it has you. But it has you like. Doesn't it have you check the drawer again to get the photo? Like there's a scene of him. I could be. It's been a little bit now at this point since I played it. But like what I remember is him pulling the gun out of the drawer, observing it, putting it down, and then going back to you being able to control him. And you have to have to check the drawer again to see the picture.
Gotcha. That might have been the case because the prompt didn't go away, so maybe I just did it. But
I
anyway,
thought for sure at this point we were gonna go back into one of the photographs that was on the wall. I was like, they're gonna fucking send me back to the beginning of the game or something crazy.
Got a fucking Mario 64 hop into all the paintings.
Yeah. I mean, so I will say one thing that's been super helpful while we've been doing the show has been being able to go back and watch a long play just to kind of refresh my memory like the night before. And I just really quickly want to plug the guy whose long play we've been using the whole time. So this fella in particular, I say fella, misread the thing. I thought it said Mike, but it's MK.
MK Ice and
Ice
Fire.
and Fire. Yeah.
I love MK Ice and Fire. MK. So shouts out to MK Ice and Fire. MK Ice and Fire is where I'm pulling screenshots for the thumbnails because it's like commentary free, HD graphics, has
like
every moment that I would
4K,
need.
60
I've used it for every
Yeah.
episode. Like,
Yeah.
it's been fantastic.
MKS and Fire. MKS and Fire is legit. I've used MKS and Fire's videos to like watch cutscenes for all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
all the time.
I'm gonna brace for impact for all the fan letters that we're gonna get that are just like, oh, you motherfuckers didn't actually play.
We sure listen. I want you to come.
I'll send you my goddamn portal.
I was gonna
grade.
say I'll send you proof of me hitting the wombats. I got the recordings.
But yeah, so you can wander around the apartment and trigger different things. I went back and just kind of freshening up for this, went back and looked at a couple different things. And so you can get the whole Lou pushing the little baby cart into your foot kind of flashback. Sam looks at some of the photos and takes them off the wall. I think that would have fucked me up real bad. So I'm kind of glad I actually didn't see that stuff.
Look at this graph.
James, were there any additional ones that you can think of?
I thought there was like one over by the bed. I'm trying to see. Or no, I might be thinking of the one where she does her handprint by the door.
Oh yeah, that was super cute.
Yeah.
Also, who the fuck would do a handprint? There's no way to measure what that is. So instead of like a height chart, she has like a handprint chart. Like, is she perfectly approximating the exact distance every time?
She's like
oh god.
Also,
we went through and purchased 3 different height charts online, and I just need you to know that the number of height charts you can buy for kids where the fucking inches aren't actually spaced properly is fucking insane.
It's fucking terrible. So there's my grandma still has my height chart from when I was a youth in her house, which was, and it's really cute. It's like a little like white measuring stick with like a little bear at the top. And so the last time I visited my grandma, I went to look at it and I was like, oh, cute. And I was looking, I was like, this is wrong. This is not accurately spaced.
Yeah, Kristen pulled out a tape measure the first time we noticed it because we were like, wait a minute. And she 100% was like, this is fucked up. And we ordered another one from a different company. And she's like, this is also fucked up.
This is reminding me of a trans update for this episode.
Oh hell yeah!
I didn't realize that this could happen. I don't think I've told you this yet. So, my entire adult life, I have been 5'11" on the button. Right?
Oh, you did tell me this.
Okay, I don't think I've told James this. I've been 5'11" on the button.
Okay.
I don't fake it. I don't tell people I'm 6 feet. Actually, I've never. I'm exactly 5'11", and doctors will corroborate that story whenever I do checkups and stuff. Apparently, with estrogen, the way that it affects your musculature and like your ligaments and stuff, you can not only like lose a shoe size, which is happening by the way, but you can also lose up to 3 inches of your height.
Holy shit!
No way.
And so I went into the kitchen one day. Chelsea was making herself something, and I walk into the kitchen to give her a kiss because I'm gonna go do something. I think I have to go do a meeting at work or something. And I'm looking at her. I'm just like, huh? I feel like you're taller. And she's like, oh, okay, because we were both like barefoot. And I was like, okay. After this meeting, and so I came back from the meeting. I was like, can we check? I measured myself, 5'10".
Whoa.
And I was like, huh? And then I looked it up and I sent a message to my doctor and all this other stuff like that. And it was like, it's possible. I have a checkup next week, so I'm going to get an exact number. I did notice that happen again, and I did measure myself again, and I'm now like 5'9.25".
Holy shit. What if you just keep going? This time next year, she's like 4'9".
Yeah. No, so the ceiling is apparently, there's not a lot of like documented cases where it goes beyond like 3 inches in that realm. So 5'8" is probably the floor, but crazy shit. I'm shorter.
Speaking of short people, once we find our catalyst, we're back on the DHV. Everybody's getting ready, and Dollman's got a little jacket.
It does have a little jacket. So before we get back to the Magellan, so you find the thing that you find, it's in the drawer with the gun.
Yeah.
And it is the photograph of Sam, the one from the first game. Did you say that?
We said that. Yeah.
Oh wow, I completely missed that.
No, you're totally fine.
Wow. I was so focused on being fucking 2 inches shorter than I used to be. That
also, how do we refer? So I just referred to it's Sam, Lucy, and the president, but
I think
what the fuck did she go by before it was revealed that she was Amelie?
Bridget.
It was Bridget.
But Dollman helpfully reminds us that Bridget and Amelie are like
the same.
Two halves of the same Han-Ka.
Yeah.
Which I forgot. I was like, oh yeah,
I
not a real.
But listen, like Ha, and Bridget was her Ha.
It's one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fucking naming situation is just like Bridget was the president's name, and then Amelie was his sister's name, but then like her name was also Samantha America Strand.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, what is that even? And then that was never brought up again, I think. I don't know what the fuck.
Also, she never speaks. Like, we're gonna see her again in this episode.
Yeah.
Like,
we're about to see her again, like right now, because the thing. Did you mention leaving the shelter?
No, not yet.
Because
what happened
you find the picture of Bridget and Sam and Lucy, and again in the first game it was that blurred picture. You see Lucy's face in this one, and so you find the picture, and as you find it, Sam looks into the hallway and there's Amelie standing there, and she like walks away. And then Dahlman's like,
shortly after.
She does it again, like right out, like, as you're leaving. Dahlman's like, well, this should be exactly what we need. And as you're leaving the shelter, you do see Amelie again, but as you're leaving the shelter, it's revealed that the shelter's it's still destroyed. It's still like the red lighting and it's all destroyed. So
like
Sam was
as soon
as
you step in the hall,
yeah. So Sam was like hallucinating this place being the peaceful place that he lived in with Lou, and it's just like that.
Yeah, he's grieving hard.
Yeah, yeah.
I
do kind of wish they would have turned the dial up just a little bit earlier, because it just being like Sam thinks that there's a baby in the pod and there's not, I think was like so subtle.
Yeah. I agree. I definitely wanted more of
like it would have been
cool,
like
Norman Reedus.
Like if you rest and you see Lou circling you, like cool, but that's almost like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
And so it's like it would have been nice to have seen it here and there in other ways. But
I agree.
And again, I think like the whole like Sam's grieving, he's hallucinating, he's having issues was such an underbaked idea for the game in general. Because again, we talked a couple episodes ago about how like the reveal of like them like telling Sam's like Lou's dead and Lou's not in there and blah 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 was just like, we know.
There are no reveals in this game, I don't think.
Yeah, not really.
No, there's not. It's not this. It's very much like everything, and it's a thing, and it's a testament. Like we made the joke last week about, it's like Lily was right about Die Hard Man or Dead Man being the samurai and blah 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 blah.
I'm getting a shirt that's like, actually red with white text that says Liliana was right about everything.
I have never done anything wrong in my life. But it's just like all of the reveals are very like on the nose. And it's just like I just feel like I wasn't really ever surprised. The only time I was legitimately surprised was literally when Dead Man was revealed to be the samurai, because like that's such horse shit that it's just so, and it's just so hype for me that it was like, what the fuck, why would you, this is so weird. But
also when
everything
Dead
else
Man
is just
like possessing Heartman. That was
legitimately,
I was
that
like,
was a
what
surprise.
The fuck?
That one felt
pretty good
out of nowhere, and they never really like. I know that he possesses him more, but like it really didn't become an issue.
Yeah, again, it kind of feels like some weird retconning for what's going to happen soon. But anyway, if you're listening, which somebody is,
I mean, I would think so. If you're hearing what he just said, you're talking.
You're listening, so. What are you like? Whatever your thoughts are on the conclusion of the game, I'm gonna go ahead and say 90% chance that what you're thinking is correct. So anyway, the whole squad gathers up on the DHV. They're gonna use this photo as a catalyst to use all their Ka to like jump the entire ship.
Who do you think on the ship made the jacket for Dollman?
All I know.
Rainy.
Do you think that Dollman's jacket also costs $1,700?
Yes.
because that is how much this jacket costs in real life.
Oh,
Is
no shit.
$1,700.
That's crazy. That's
Are you
insane.
serious?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
buy it, and it has like, it looks cool as fuck. I actually watched somebody review it. You know that zipper that's across the diagonal on the back that looks
Oh,
as if it's
yeah.
for nothing?
Yeah, I
So
see
if
that
you
here.
unzip it, it actually turns into like a cross strap for you to carry the jacket on your shoulder when you're not wearing it,
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
which is kind of cool. And then like some of the pockets are essentially like fold out little shelves on the inside, essentially.
Oh.
It looks pretty fucking sick, but I would never pay $1,700 for that
Yeah, that's
jacket.
an
I know.
absurd amount of money for a jacket.
There is a very, very, like, on this earth, like the list of things I would pay 1700 was 1700 or 17,000.
1,700.
1700. It's still
Right.
I wouldn't pay $1,700 for a lot of things on this
Yeah,
earth.
unless it was like mandatory for like the house or my life or my
Right.
car. Like
Yeah.
I can't imagine paying that much money. But anyway, then we roll into this thing that we were talking about with Fragile. So essentially, everybody's like, "Yo, we have to have an extreme emotion. Everybody's cause have to be like in unison." And the rest of the squad is just like sitting in all their chairs. We're surrounded by like Dollman, Rainy, Tarman, Fragile's there, Die Hard Men. I'm trying to think if there's anybody I'm missing. Tomorrow's not here, obviously. Oh, Heartman. Sorry, Heartman is also present. But anyway, so they're like, they circle up, they all hold hands, they got their jackets, they're putting on their seatbelts. And then Sam and Fragile are like going to be the core for this jump, right? So much like she did in the first game, she kind of leans into Sam, they put their foreheads together, and then they start crying, and Sam and Fragile embrace each other, and then Fragile just like hardcore starts macking.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and say this might be the most realistic kiss I've ever seen in a video game.
I had the same thought. I was like,
And the performance is fantastic.
Yeah.
Great performance.
They lean in, they smooch, they take a break for a second, and then she just goes right back in. They're crying. Like, it's very...
It's too bad the vibe comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. It
It's
makes
like,
no sense.
So bizarre.
I feel like I would have expected Fragile to do this with Rainy.
Totally.
Yeah.
given the lead up.
Yeah. It's one of the, it's so fucking weird because like
she had some affection for him in the first game too, though.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't there like
he's
a little
shown
thing
zero
going on?
affection for anybody except for Lou.
Yeah.
And it's like and fucking Dead Man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, and coming up, there's like some weird fucking bro vibes with Higgs all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's true. Big bro with Higgs coming up.
Have you guys seen the Higgs nightmare thing, by the way?
With the tentacles?
Yeah, we talked about this.
I think we talked about it. No, I don't think we talked about it. It might be worth talking about again because it's fucking weird.
Super quick. If you're resting and you have a coffin near you, Higgs will come out in like a weird nightmare situation. Sam is sleeping. Higgs comes out. Higgs just watches him sleep for a minute and then taps him on the shoulder. And Sam wakes up, freaks out. Higgs grabs him. And then Higgs goes, "I've been keeping this contained for too long." And a tentacle comes out of his mouth. A tentacle comes out of Sam's mouth. The tentacles start like Frenching, and then they embrace each other, and tentacles tie them together. And then Sam wakes up.
What the fuck?
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's insane.
What?
Yeah.
James, you look that up real quick.
Yeah, you take a little peeksy at that. But yeah,
then we have our little Power Rangers.
It came out of fucking nowhere, but we dive.
Yeah, we do this cool little fucking Power Rangers Megazord. Everybody fucking using the power of friendship. So I will say this. You brought this up on a past episode, Lily. So the people that are so we go into the like monotone grayscale kind of fish world for a second, and all the people that we know and love are here, right? So it's like you see Lochna.
It's cool because like Lochna is there and she's facing like the circle is like everybody's in a circle with their heads in the middle and facing upwards, but Mama is there too and she's underneath Lochna facing down.
Yeah, facing down. Yeah. But then
to
you
kind
see
of
like
indicate
Tarman, Heartman, Deadman.
That was the only one I was confused by. I was like, why is Lochna here?
Yeah, I'm not sure why she was there because she wasn't
So
physically in the room.
the one I was super confused by is Tarman's son.
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah.
confused by that at
That's
all.
that took
And
me a
it's one,
second
and
as
it's,
well.
it's one of
so-
the best. It's one of the best, and it's just like I wish you did this more sometimes. It's one of the best
Mhm.
show don't tell storytelling moments
Yeah.
ever in a Hideo Kojima game in a lot of ways, because like at the beginning of the game, Tarman's like, I was like, what the fuck is up with the cat? And Tarman's like, and this guy came back with me and I thought it was my son for a little bit, but it's not. And then his son is in the room with them. And that is like very clear, like, oh, the cat actually is his son.
Right,
and I thought that
right.
was really fucking cool that he did that and like illustrated that in that way.
Yeah.
Without just being like, hey, check it out, the cat's the son. And I like that a lot.
Are Lochna and Mama implied to be like on the ship somewhere? As in like
They're,
That's what
they're
I
in they're hiding in the shadow cabinet.
In the shadow cabinet.
well, are they like integrated
Or-
into the ship? Like, is she keeping?
Well, okay.
the ship
Well, so here's
running?
my thought about it. My one thought that I have that like this fucking doesn't make sense, but it's the only thing that does make sense is she was the one who made the new Cupid,
I see.
and
Do you
so
think she put a little
her
bit of that herself?
soul is in the Cupid, or
Oh.
her spirit's in the Cupid, their Ka is in the Cupid, and so then they also show up because the Cupid is there.
Got it. That makes sense.
And it's
Ish.
silly, but it's the only thing that I can point to be like, if she's not actually there, why would she be in the circle?
Yeah. Also,
That's the only thing I can think of.
I don't know if I ever noticed how many mans there were, but we have Tar Man, Heart Man, Dead Man, Die Hard Man, all in one.
I went over this. Remember,
Yeah,
like all
yeah.
the men, all the boys are men, all the boys to men, and all the women have descriptive names,
True.
and that's why I'm tranny. Remember, we went over this episodes ago.
no,
Keep up.
no, I know.
Keep up.
Doll
We got
Man
a lot of
notably-
mans. You are right.
Doll Man is in
A
his
lot of people
human form.
A lot of people
Yeah,
think that that you're right. It's the Cupid thing. Some
Mhm.
people claim that that Mama and Lochna are the little cryptobiotes that fly around Fragile.
Oh.
But that's so weird because Lochna's not dead.
No, that's what I thought. I was
Lochna is
like,
not
know of.
dead.
Lochna?
That we know of.
I guess
It's
because that's
true.
the thing is like Mama being a spirit with them somewhere makes sense because Mama did die, but then her spirit, like her Ka, integrated with
Yeah,
Lochna's,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
became with the two eyes and all the stuff. So
Yeah.
they're like one thing, one unit now, one entity now. But it's like
Yeah.
I don't understand why. I was like, why would like
I
unless
felt it
Lochna
though.
just
I
died
felt
off
the
like-
vibes. I was like, yeah, they're there. You know what I mean? Like in spirit. Speaking of both Nightmares and Die Hard Man, question. I was doing some research because I wanted to check before we recorded if there was any weird Charlie shit that I had missed. Did you guys get the Charlie Nightmare?
Charlie.
Yeah, where he runs at you. Yeah.
Dude. Okay, so not only does
Yeah.
he run at you, so let me let me set the scene. So Sam wakes up. You think it's a normal wake up, but then he like hears something, so goes out into the hall. Very similar to when
It's-
Doll Man jump scared him or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just Charlie fucking doing dance moves like
Mhm.
he's doing like last episode in the dark, like at the end of the hall. And then Sam goes to approach and he like ducks away. And then when he turns around, he like takes a breath and he's like, that was weird. And he turns around and somebody wearing a Dollman bodysuit, but has the head of the Elder from Death Stranding 1
Yeah.
Oh,
runs at the camera, and then the camera cuts to black and you wake
what
up.
the fuck?
It was
It's
very,
very
creepy.
weird. In a similar vein, and I don't know if it's something that you can get before the reveal that Charlie is Die Hard Man or not, but if you take pictures of the girls in the hallway of the Magellan,
Mhm.
Die Hard Man will just sometimes like pop up in the background, and,
Oh,
like
weird.
be in the background of the pictures. And I don't know if it's supposed to be like a thing, like an Easter egg that you just kind of like
Mhm.
happen to catch before the reveal, or if it's like something that only happens after he's revealed as like the
Oh, that's interesting.
secret, but it happens. Yeah.
Going back to the fucking reveals before there's anything even established, the fact that the president had that APAC logo burned
Yeah, the
into his neck,
tattoo.
like right out the gate, I was like, this motherfucker is a robot. Like,
Yeah.
anyway, and then what
I also want
happens
to throw out. You mentioned that Doll Man was in his human form in that
okay.
circle of people. Dead Man and Heart Man were in the circle as well as two different entities
yeah,
because Dead Man was possessing Heart Man, and it's like a whole.
Yeah,
just to
they're holding
clarify.
hands. And then one of the most surreal visuals in the entire game happens, where everybody's holding hands and spinning, and then the camera like pushes into Sam's mouth, does the typical like dead animation, like repatriation thing, and the baby looks up and has tar eyes, but then the baby opens its mouth and a little Magellan flies out of its mouth, but then we push into the Magellan and out of Sam's mouth on the Magellan. It was like the most mind fucked.
Yeah,
I have been.
It was so fucking. It was some fucking everything everywhere all at once. Fucking
I'm super
weird
confused,
mind
but it was
fuckery.
cool as fuck.
Yeah, it was very cool. But when it pulls back out of Sam's mouth, they have surfaced on the beach, and they are being swarmed by BTs crawling all over the surface of the Magellan.
Yeah. Fragile's totally wiped out, so we're gonna. She lays down on a chair. Everything's rough.
She wakes up and like tells them to fly, and then kind of sits in the chair. And they've kind of arrived at the beach.
But yeah, so we're here, and then essentially, when the ship surfaces onto the beach, it's covered in fucking tar people and BTs, which is really creepy.
Very cool.
I don't like the way he said. I don't like the way he said tar people. Just
I'm glad you brought that up, Lily.
James, a couple episodes ago, Alessio, I need to talk to you, James, if you could huddle up with me.
I'm here. I'm listening.
I think we need to cancel Alessio.
I think so. Yeah, I think we
saying that. Point. Yeah, that big inflammatory phrase, and just really.
Also, last episode I recorded from a teenage girl's bedroom.
That is true.
What's going on? Much to consider.
I've got some files I need to look up, actually. Release them.
How fucking crazy would it be if I was a celebrity enough to have been on Epstein's
Epstein's files?
Just really burying the lead.
You're not going to believe this.
You truly will not believe it. Please believe it or not.
But yeah, so we come out. There's fucking, it's nuts. We're where the APAS 4000 servers are. We got all the gazers in the sky, which also look like they're holding hands in a circle.
Yeah.
We've got Storm King from Demon Souls times 20 flying around.
That Storm King, that was the thing that I fought. I mentioned it a couple episodes ago.
Gotcha.
That was the one that I fought in the mountain.
Gotcha. We see Tomorrow up in the air in her little cocoon as well.
You see all this stuff, and I just want to mention that like Fragile like tells Sam to be careful, and then they kind of hug, and then that she says, "I'll always be with you," and then she kind of like passes, she like knocks out a little bit, and then as he like goes to leave, she like continues to squeeze his hand, and he turns around to look at her, and she kind of like smiles at him, and then finally like lets him go. And it's like
that rigor mortis setting in.
Spoilies.
Can you imagine being this far into the game and not having beat it? Like, there's no way.
At this point, there's no way
with us. There's no way you haven't finished the game. But we'll
because technically that doesn't we don't talk about that until next week.
Next week.
But yeah, it's very strange to be like, okay, I'm here and I'm not going to beat the game. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get a as this happens, you get a thumbs up from Heartman,
which is super cute. Dollman says his weird fucking, I want to come so I can serve as a communicator. Spoiler for the rest of the game, Dollman says literally nothing to anyone.
Nothing.
Right?
Nothing.
Yeah. Not communicating a goddamn thing.
And then as Sam kind of walks away, he gets another vision of Amelie in the hallway.
At this point, I don't even know if it's a fucking vision. I feel like she's probably just there.
Her spirit's just kind of like pervading. Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Like, I know we're not on her beach, but considering what visual stuff we're going to see soon, I feel like it's neighboring her beach.
Yeah.
Like,
I think so,
I don't know. We'll talk about it when we get to it here in a second.
Yeah.
But,
well, we're going to get to it in episode 15 on the beach.
That's right.
He said the thing.
Beach.
Princess Beach.
Yeah, it's weird. So on the beach starts with something that I feel like they could have just included on the previous episode.
Yeah.
Just in general, I kind of feel like the episode split feels kind of fucked on these like last 4. They could have
Did
just
feel
been
like it got a
one.
little loose towards the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the end of this episode into episode 16 was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
It feels like
but
a
episode
natural.
Well,
yeah,
the end of this episode is going to feel like
yeah,
the
like-
end of the game. I felt like
Yeah.
it randomly kept going.
I also felt that way. I was like, "What? There's more."
Yeah, but I enjoyed what there was for sure.
I did
Yeah.
too.
But
Kudos
yeah,
to you.
everybody gears up. So Sam's out, but everybody's fucking getting strapped, and Die Hardman like puts himself in like a body harness that's controlling a fucking rail gun, which is tight.
So sick.
Sam's running along the beach. We're just fucking observing
Get that
chaos
nice
while
like
we're
wide
running.
shot.
I do love that Die Hardman, despite now revealing himself, still uses Charlie as a supercomputer, his ship computer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Charlie,
Oh,
activate
right,
battle
It,
mode.
like opens his head up.
Yeah. Also, there's a moment here too, and this is like, if you weren't like very suspicious already, this is the moment where you're just like, because I don't know if y'all caught this, but there is a moment when all this is happening where Fragile is like touching Die Hardman's shoulder,
Mhm.
but she is gray, and you can see her also still sitting in the chair.
Oh, I did not catch that.
Yeah, I don't know if
Did
you caught
not
that.
catch
It was the first thing I saw where I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was looking at it, but like
interesting.
her body in color is sitting in the chair,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
still passed out, and then her
Oh.
gray form is like touching Die Hardman's shoulder.
No,
at
I
this
was too focused on Die Hard Man screaming, "I'm back, baby!"
Yeah.
Have you done this before, man? Like, what are you talking about?
God bless Tommy Earl Jenkins.
Oh,
I
yeah.
say
So
that.
good. Such a
I'm
good
gonna-
performance.
I'm gonna censor this part, but I just want to plant a flag in it now so we can talk about it later. With with Fragile, when the monotone grayscale hand was touching Die Hardman while she was sitting in the chair, does she have the 2 hands on her?
That I didn't
neck?
see. I didn't see.
I don't
I didn't-
think she has them for this whole last stretch of the game,
Let me see.
I'm not.
which
I'm
I
not
think
sure,
would buy
honestly.
into our theory.
Mhm.
Because I think once she gets to the beach, like, she can't have.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true. Yeah. I also think it's interesting, and again, keep this part
Yeah,
out too.
yeah.
But I think it's nice that like at the end of the game as well.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that was cool.
Nice. Well, yeah. So big dudes are coming up out of the sea. I don't know what the fuck these are called, so I've just been calling them biggies in my notes.
I like them.
Yeah, no, they're great. This is all very Nier Automata coded. I feel
Yeah.
like. This like
Mhm.
home stretch. Also, we'll get to it, but the most Drakengard thing I've fucking seen since 2003 is going to happen in the next like hour. It's going to happen
Well,
twice.
Are you talking about the everything Megazording together? Because that's now.
No.
Oh,
We'll get
okay.
to it.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is definitely some fucking Nier Automata, like massive machine life form in the ocean shit going on.
Mhm.
Voltron assembles, as
Really
Lily
liked
has
it.
mentioned.
Yeah, it's crazy because all of so you've got like the big like
It's like every
humanoid
BT in the
almost.
game essentially,
Yeah.
like, combined.
Yeah.
You've got like the manta ray things, you got the little like hand ones, and so the big one that's walking around like assimilates the crawly hand ones into its own hands, and then like the first one you fight that's like a weird skull that opens up, like
Mhm.
attaches to its head, and then the manta ray attaches to its back, and it literally turns into like the fucking BT version of the Megazord from the Power Rangers movie.
Yeah.
It's so sick. And Alessio, like, I think you're so right on the near point because, like,
Uh-huh.
I would have killed for like a fucking little bullet hell section where you're
Oh, yeah.
piloting the Magellan fighting these fucks.
Oh yeah. I will say the one thing, whether you love Nier or you hate Nier, the one thing that I fucking adore about Nier is just the type of game that you're playing
Yeah.
changing like every 45 minutes.
Mhm.
I wish
Totally.
more games would do that.
I agree.
I'd like to take this moment, since we're talking about Nier, to bring up my annual moment where Alessio lost his shit at me because he misunderstood what I was saying about Nier. And I was playing Nier Automata, and I was struggling with a boss, and I was like, I need to take a break because I'm getting frustrated about this. And then he just immediately went, "What do you mean you're getting frustrated? You play Kingdom Hearts and that's fine, but you can't deal with Nier?" And I'm just like, Alessio, I'm talking about a gameplay, and I'm struggling fighting a hard boss. What are you talking about? And he was like, "Oh."
Keep in mind that was also
sorry.
like 7 years ago.
It was, and I bring it up
Yeah.
as often as I can. I bring it up at least
Thank
once a
you.
year. This is my annual moment to bring that
Yeah,
up.
this is my punishment.
It was the one, and it was that big like spoilers for Nier Automata, which is like a very old game at this point. But
Game.
Don't say that.
it was
You're making me feel so old.
I know it's fucking crazy. But it was that fight in the desert with Emil, where the
Oh
big
fuck,
Oh,
that is a
yeah.
really hard
Yeah.
fight.
that is very hard. So I was struggling with that. I
Isn't
don't
that
think
a
I've ever
bonus
told you
fight?
it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I ever told you like that's the fight that I was struggling with. I think you might have had more sympathy for me if I had told you that's what it was.
Yeah, because that's also when you start playing as A2 and you have like limited shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, maybe it'll be fun to do because Chad's played Nier OG
Mhm.
as well. It'd be fun to do like a Nier
Be
Patriot Club.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want it, come pay money.
Hey.
But yeah, and so then while this shit is going on, everybody's freaking out. Deadman and Heartman pull out some fucking plot MacGuffin Deus Ex Machina bullshit, and they ask Die Hardman to like railgun the head off of that thing so
Mhm.
that Deadman can possess the body of it, and then
Mhm.
Heartman can control it.
And it's fucking crazy because this happened.
This is the jump the shark moment. Like everything in this
Yeah.
game's nuts, but this is like
This was next
Yeah,
fucking
this
level.
is
100%.
This is like
Listen.
a whole other level of like fucking wild.
Jump the shark moment, yes. Fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Also, yes.
Well,
Holy shit.
To be fair, the fawns
So
jumping a
sick.
shark with water skis was pretty fucking tight too.
That's true. That's true.
That's a good point, actually.
So
What'd you say?
you see. Go ahead. Sorry.
James, what'd you say?
I said, what did I just say? I think I just said that's real. It is real.
That's so real.
I think
It's
I'm gonna roll the
so
tape
real.
back. I'm gonna roll the tape back and edit James's thing right here.
I was gonna say you
Mhm.
can say you can make me say whatever you want. I guess
Yeah, could you, Alessio, could you cue it here? That's true.
that's a good point, actually.
So speaking of making people say whatever the fuck you want to say, there's this tool that this producer at my job has been using that is incredibly creepy. Instead of just recording scratch voiceover himself for his scenes, he fed 10 minutes of his own voice into this AI tool, and then the AI tool just does all the voiceover for him in his own voice.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking weird.
I guess that's better than using other people's voices.
I mean,
and
sure, but also like
the fact that you
just
can
hit record, dog.
Just hit record and do it.
Just hit record Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
you're
what are you
feeding
talking
it
about?
your voice anyway.
Right.
So what the fuck?
Just do it yourself.
Anyway, this is so stupid. I hate the future.
I also.
I hate the future. Yeah.
But anyway, full kaiju mode has been activated. We've
Yeah.
got these
So you
big
get so
boys
this happens.
slinging.
The fucking funniest thing about it is that like you get them looking out everybody looking out the window and be like, is that? And then it cuts to the fucking BT Megazord, and dead man's body is just like hanging out of its chest.
Yep.
Tiny dead man, giant
man.
BT. There's no scale. It's just like, here he is. And then Hartman, and again, you see this. This is why would you? I don't understand why this was in any trailers at all ever. Because Darren in the interview was just like, I was surprised he put that in there, and yeah, me too. Now,
I thought it was going to happen like halfway through the game.
Yeah, well, every time they talked about, well, we need to upgrade the Magellan's weapons, I was like, oh, here's Magellan Man, and it was never. And this is the moment, but it's still, you get that scene of like he's in the ship, and Hartman has like the digital interface, and he says, DHV Magellan integrate, and he pulls like, and it's very much like Common Rider transformation.
100%.
He pulls like a virtual display of the Magellan onto his head, and then the BT grabs the actual Magellan and then just fucking clunk.
And I was like, you know what? Yeah. Oh.
And it's the coolest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life, and then it starts fucking punching and hitting all the other
music
ones.
is fucking
hold
fire
on.
this whole time.
Music is great.
Before it starts punching and hitting, it gives you a big ol' thumbs up.
Oh, I forgot about
It does.
I
It
literally
does give you the thumbs up. You're right. I did forget about the thumbs up. That's fucking amazing.
Oh my god.
And what
So
is
good.
also amazing is that you can like the battle, fighting in the background as you're running, as you are controlling Sam running on the beach, and you just see everything going on. It's so fucking cool.
No load times, no slowdown.
Yeah.
Like, this is like one
It's
of the
just
best optimized games
action-packed.
I've ever fucking played in my life. Like,
it's phenomenal.
the fact that I literally can't tell the difference between performance and quality mode. This game has given me hope that like GTA 6 might have a 60 FPS mode on base consoles, because like this game runs so well. Anyway, so we're in full fucking Rockstar mode for this, by the way. So
yeah,
like, we
you just have the
but
guitar.
Yeah.
And it's
Which I'm still kind of meh on. Like, it's not my favorite weapon, but it's cool as fuck looking. Like,
what's your favorite weapon?
I don't know. I feel like the guitar, like the rapid fire, felt like it wasn't doing enough damage, and then
I like the charge.
Feels like it takes too long to.
The charge does take too long to charge. I agree with that.
But you can also use it as a
I like fucking walloping with it.
Oh
though.
Yeah, walloping is great.
Yeah,
the charge is like figuring out like timing for the charge is an art. I think.
Yeah,
it's like
same with the chiral cannon. I used that today. The like floor mounted gun or whatever.
Oh
I've never used that.
It takes way too long to charge, and I had to hit a fucking truck like 5 times before everybody died. Yeah, as I was now that I've rolled credits, I just need y'all to know. I just roll into bases and drop fucking guns and just start murking people.
That's
now.
right.
Like
That's
well,
right.
I was gonna say like before today, Alessio's favorite weapon was not using weapons.
Yeah. Before today, the Strand was my favorite weapon. No, probably the bola stun gun.
The bola stun gun's pretty good.
Also, this whole thing definitely reads like the DHV fighting biggies in the background. Feels like Raiden fighting all the fucking Rays in MGS2. Like,
big time.
It's pretty sick. And then the Serious Sam suicide guys are fucking running at you as like whales
and you're
jumping
like,
out of the water.
And you're just like, and it's like, it's pretty fucking cool. I would have liked one moment of controlling Magellan Man.
Right?
That would have been really cool.
Punch a giant BT.
You know what though? If they didn't nail it and it didn't control right, it probably would have.
That's
felt
true.
shitty. So like,
that's a good point.
But yeah. Anyway, the spectacle is like,
it's beautiful.
The highest it's ever been during this moment, and then we're still not.
Who shows up?
We're still not at the top because now to add even more spectacle, like, dude, hold on. Can you imagine Kojima in a fucking design meeting and they're like, "So what's going on here?" And he's like, Magellan Man is kaiju battling tons of skyscraper-sized BTs while Sam is shooting a rock and roll machine gun guitar that he is now using as an axe to fight off a fucking robo samurai.
Yeah,
on the beach,
literally
of
fucking,
the dead.
literally, You're running along and no gimmicks needed. Steve the Samurai shows up to fucking.
Yeah, we're describing a Dio album cover, is what we're describing. Like a Meatloaf album cover.
And again, the samurai does not have Dead Man's body because he's too busy being a little jewel in the chest of the Magellan Man.
Yeah. Also doesn't have Higgs's face either. It's just
what
an
is
endless horseman.
this thing? Yeah.
It's definitely Higgs who's like possessing it.
It's Higgs.
His name comes up in the health bar, I think, or somewhere. I feel like it is.
But
like there's just like
it's his. It's his cock.
Well, because Higgs wasn't actually in the samurai court either. It was just a mask.
Yeah.
So he's just puppeting.
But this is like full Ichabod Crane, fucking headless samurai.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought that his sword was going to glow, and you were going to see Sam's face inside the samurai. The samurai, as it were.
What?
The samurai. What?
Big brain.
But yeah, this fight's like kind of one of the most blah fights in the game, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like
it's really a lot of like waiting for timing, and then like I think with the way that the guitar functions, I think it could have been a very cool like I don't know.
I didn't stop attacking the entire time.
Same.
Like, I was machine gun firing. Then when he would teleport away, I would hit him with a charge shot, which would stun him, and then I would run in and hit him with the guitar. And I found a way to time it so that the third hit or the fourth hit would catch him as his animation for recovering would stop. So it would catch him in a fucking stun loop and just
I got it. I got that too. I got him in that same loop. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I don't know. It just felt like it was spongy. It didn't feel like
it was very spongy.
But
probably it could have been and should have been
battle in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been and should have been way cooler.
If we had a block button and a proper dodge button, I feel like they could have upped the difficulty on it.
It could have been very Souls-like in a lot of
Yeah.
ways, with the way that he was like bouncing around and like dodging.
Yeah, is there a quick dodge, or is it just like the dive out of the way?
No, it's just the dive. There's no real dodge button.
The dive stuff.
Once Samurai goes down, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say when the Samurai goes down, you hear Higgs go, "Well, Sam, the stick suits you."
And then a vertical horizon is torn into the wall. We have this like huge, and it's torn right above what looks like this fucking queen beast, like fallen giant woman from like, again, the end of fucking Drakengard. And essentially Higgs then has Sam meet him in the center of like the server farm. And they have a heart-to-heart. And I would go so far as to say, had I not remembered that Higgs killed like thousands of people to this point,
I would have felt kind of bad about it.
I would have felt, it was like, he has like a very human, this is like the most human Higgs has been in both games.
Yeah, it says his real body is there. So for the first time in the game, we're seeing Higgs, and he says something to the effect of like, well, it's let's just say I've died on the beach before. And he just says that like, Sam should understand, of all people, the loneliness of wandering for tens of thousands of years just without. And he says tens of thousands of years just wandering without you, fragile Amelie, anyone. And then he starts like crying, and he says he just couldn't take it, and then he mimics the shooting himself. So confirming that he got left on the beach after Fragile spared him, but he fucking killed himself.
Well, and so I was actually curious because like, right after this, he talks about, but the APAS 4000 found him.
Andre 3000.
But the way he talks about it as if they found him before he did it. So I was a little confused as to if he had killed himself or had not.
I think that might be the case because his body is still there. So I think they might have like grabbed him. He says
he's not a repatriate either.
No, he says he said when I finally embraced oblivion, APAS 4000 called me back. So I think they pulled him from the brink.
Can I just say too, this is such a random. This is kind of like whenever I said that Elle Fanning's character model had like a weird face. Kojima Productions not giving everybody perfect teeth is so good.
Right.
Baker's real fucking teeth that are not perfect. They're not bad, but they're very clearly like they're not straight in
teeth,
certain parts.
You know?
Yeah,
it's nice.
It was amazing. Like,
not packing these digital characters with a bunch of chiclets in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't want to look like fucking Jeff Daniels from Tron Legacy. Fucking golden teeth. Bridges. There we go. Oh, Sam Porter Daniels.
Bridges. Sam Porter Daniels. Jack Porter Daniels.
I don't know why I always flip their names in my head. I'm like, no,
I do the
it's
same
not Bridges. Then if it's not Bridges, then it must be Daniels, and then it's like, nope, had it right the first time.
I do the same thing. I fuck that. I do that with Josh Brolin too. Like I fuck him all up.
Because Jeff Daniels was the Dumb and other Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, the newsroom guy or whatever.
Newsroom.
But yeah, so Higgs essentially explains that APAS wanted him to be Sam's bait, essentially the stick to poke him to get things going. And Higgs joined of his own personal goals, and he was like, "Yo, like, he was being Ocelot." I don't understand how APAS is this like hyper intelligent entity, and yet it didn't think that he would be two-timing.
And I was confused too, because is this also a little bit of a retcon? Because don't they go out of their way in Death Stranding 1 to talk about how Higgs was just a normal porter when he met Amelie, and Amelie is the one that turned him into a terrorist?
I think so.
So I'm like, what is...
Yeah, but I think because of that, and because he realized he got fucked over, I think that's what like warped his worldview to be like everyone needs to die.
Okay, so APAS 4000 finding him happened after he gets stranded at the beach.
Yeah, they happen after the first
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It happens after Fragile and Sam leave him.
Yeah, because APAS didn't exist until after the first game.
Oh, right, and because
the actual
time moves differently on the beach. So
yeah. Yeah, when he said thousands of years, I was like, "Dog, are you high? You mean like thousands of days?" But
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so Higgs essentially said, like, Sam, it's weird. Sam, like, he does that weird thing where he, like, smiles. Sam smiles at him, and he's like...
always smiling at Higgs.
He's like, no, I get it. I understand. And then he's like, but do you really want to do that? And Higgs is like, yeah, dog, I do. He's like, I want to bring about the last stranding. And again, he's like crying. And so part of me wonders, like, it's very much so like that villain in fiction kind of archetype where it's like the villain knows that they're doing something fucked up. They're really upset about it, but now they've gone so far that they're committed to it. And they're just like crying as they're doing a horrible thing.
Well, crying as he's doing it, but then he whips out a fucking dope ass double neck gold guitar. And it's just like, okay.
It's fucking
like,
tight.
oh man,
well, he does that.
Cooler
He does
guitar
that
this whole time.
He does that right after he says all humans deserve to go extinct.
Go extinct and be forgotten. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he like he shoots a bolt of lightning at some of the server graves, blows it up, and then some of the spirits in the sky.
Gazers,
so he's
or is that what they're called?
Yeah,
Gazers.
yeah, because the 4,000, the people are represented by all those things, and the graves are them.
Yeah.
So when the grave gets destroyed, he's like eliminating people from the 4,000.
I wish would happen during the boss fight, but I didn't notice it happening. How sick would that have been if, like, as they're getting destroyed, you just see like the sky changing?
Yeah.
It's funny. I noted right before he did all that, and he was like, humans don't deserve to not go extinct, blah blah blah. I was like, he sounds like me playing a Souls game, because the ending of every Souls game where they're like, do you want to keep the world or do you want to wipe it out? I'm like, no one wants
wipe it out, bitch.
Like, no one, this is horrible. Like, nobody likes this. Just kill everybody.
Yeah.
Like, no one's having a good time.
Let me out of here.
Yeah, he said before you get to this part, because you're about to fight him, but he goes, let's have one last dance on top of their old bones.
Yeah, it's really good.
Great.
All of his writing is like so good.
Yeah, I really do love the way that he's portrayed in this game. I feel like similar, but like very different from the first one. Like, I feel like really.
Yeah. I will be excited to go back and play the first one when we get to it.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how it feels.
Yeah. This boss fight feels very like, this is probably the one boss fight that feels Metal Gear-y.
Yeah, the whole way through, honestly.
Yeah,
it's very reminiscent of Raven.
Yeah, 100%.
With like the cross pathways and stuff, like trying to hunt down and like find the guy and try and get him.
I will say the Underdeck kind of like trivializes like where is he, because you can just pop it and just see the outline.
Well, Dollman kind of points out during this fight that he seems to be like mocking us because he's not defending himself at all.
Yeah.
So I think it's like very intentionally. This one, it has an explanation for why it's so easy. It's generally not very complicated, not very hard, but like.
Well, considering what happens next, do you think Higgs is? Yeah, do you think Higgs is like? Higgs knows that the time has ran out for Sam to stop it, and so do you think he's just like letting us win,
like,
essentially?
Yeah, just fucking around at this point.
I think a little bit, yeah. He's a little cocky in this moment.
Yeah, I love that the kaiju battle is still just like raging
in
the background, by the way.
Yeah. After a certain point in this battle, it's really about like hunting him down, shooting with the guitar, rinse, repeat, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Dodging when he's shooting because he like has like a ton of.
Did you ever use in this fight at all any of the slow mo cryptobiots? Did you use those at all?
Nope.
No.
I used them once by accident and was like trying to make a delivery. It was just like, bro.
I popped one because I like hit triangle and like picked one up and I was like, okay, I'll pop that, and I just fucking wailed on Troy with my fucking guitar while he just stood there and took it. And I was like, oh shit. So yeah, very very easy boss fight.
Yeah. After a certain point, he like warps away, and this whole time there's like a big giant like statue like coming out of the water, and he warps to its hand, and then he summons another like giant BT, and it kind of like starts flicking servers over.
And they should have just like fucking wiped out like 100 of the floating lasers. Like, it would have been cool.
Yeah.
This doesn't change much to the fight, except this thing every once in a while dominoes
like
some of the roads.
Just, like shoot some shit at you.
And it's incredibly easy to avoid.
Very
like there's no danger. It's mostly just a set piece. There's no.
I think I stayed in the same row, and like it just didn't. It was like a non-issue.
I will say the one thing is Higgs is now standing on top of the graves, and so if you can not miss him, but you can like take a little too long to like triangulate him, and he will definitely get some shots off because I definitely took some damage in the second half, but it still wasn't like you got blood bags, it's fine. Like yeah. Once you've done enough damage, though, he teleports to the giant hand of the like statue thing. It's not a giant BT. Again, it looks like the Queen Beast from Drakengard, which, if you don't know, it like looks like a big white bald like Barbie, essentially. And he teleports from the giant hand. He starts gloating about how Amelie chose Sam, but that it's okay because he has his own extinction entity now. He's talking about tomorrow, obviously. She's in the tear in the sky, and it definitely looks like some shit out of the Shadow of the Erd Tree trailer.
Yeah, it does.
Her cocoon is like spreading these like tentacles and clasping the sides of the crevice.
You forgot the best part of this scene.
Oh shit! What did I miss?
Where he plays the riff from Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, I forgot he does the fucking
Jimi Hendrix. The fucking Star.
Well, I think it's because he's talking shit about Amelie and all that. It's so
America and like all this other stuff like that. He's playing like a heavy version of the of BB's theme as well on the guitar.
Yeah.
But then he like
a lot of it more.
Yeah, as he's like making the speech, he does that like one little riff from fucking Star Spangled Banner.
It's so good. How does he get Sam up there? Doesn't he just like teleport?
He just warps him.
Poofs him.
Yeah, he warps
well, it's just like he after the samurai battle, he poofs him down there and he poofs him up
that's right.
to the statue again. Yeah.
So we get up there, and this is single-handedly one of the best fucking moments in this entire game.
So incredible.
They're both shirtless, by the way. Warps them up there shirtless.
They're both shirtless.
Oh
they
my
both
God,
have guitars. Higgs is clearly about to get this fight going. It is the most liquid and snake shit, coded shit ever. And then Higgs looks right at the fucking camera and Sam and says, "Kept you waiting, huh?" And I legitimately screamed when I heard it.
Oh my god, it was so fucking exciting.
I hate when people reference that because it gets referenced so much, but like in this moment,
perfect.
It was perfect. Like no notes, Kojima. Congratulations.
If there was going to be any character to do that, Higgs is the one that it needed to be.
Yeah, and the delivery, is
execution,
phenomenal.
Flawless.
Yeah, this entire fight now, by the way, just straight up becomes the Ocelot Snake MGS4 1-on-1, like complete with health bars and like fighting game look. It's just instead of two old guys punching each other in the face, it's two middle-aged men swinging guitar axes at each other.
Yeah, it's so good.
I love it in the middle of the fight occasionally. It's just like play Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
What is it? Hold on. The prompt is shred right back.
Yeah, shred right back is so good.
I thought that push yourself forward was the best prompt in this game.
Yeah.
Nope, the best prompt in this game is shred right back.
This game deserves an award for the prompts that it throws at you. Like,
dude,
innovative prompt design.
Well, and not only that, but like these two men are just like barely able to stand, but they're like fucking shredding at each other like an inch away. They're like fucking back to back. They're like laughing. I'm like, dude, these guys are buddies. That's some bros, some boys being boys shit right here.
This is some big dudes rock energy.
Yeah.
Dudes rock. Okay, so I had I think I had like a psychotic break. Not while playing. Yes, while playing, but not while playing. Because for some reason, when I got into this section, mind you, I have never seen this before I started playing it. Nothing, no way. No way. King of tying knots. No way.
Tying knots. No way, no how.
No way, no how. Not my chair, not my problem. For some reason, I had this like crazy thought in my head. I was like, oh, I watched a YouTube video where if you die here, you get a game over screen like Metal Gear Solid 1. And instead of Snake, you get, you think it's Tarman yelling, Sam? And it's like the same continue, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, huh. And for some reason in my head, I was like, yeah, I definitely watched that YouTube video. And so I just didn't do anything and let him kill me. It took a really long time, by the way. When I let him kill me, nothing happened. Although I did, and that was not real. I just had a fucking like psychosis moment.
That's incredible.
Although I did see, and I don't know if y'all knew this. I don't know if we've talked about this. I don't know if you've seen this at all. There is an option in the continue menu where it's like continue, load checkpoint, blah blah blah, and the last one is, and I forgot this because I saw this pre-release, but I forgot it was real. Pretend that you won.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, and I didn't click it. I did go back and do the fight, but apparently there is, when you lose a fight, a battle, you can click pretend that you won, and it just skips the battle and moves you to the next part.
What? That's fucking
Oh.
amazing. That's
Yeah,
so
hold on.
good.
Yeah.
Well,
let me
I
see
never
if
saw a
I can picture.
fucking continue screen because anytime I ever died, it was a void out and it wasn't during
Right.
a
Yeah.
mission or something. Yeah, that's wild. I am.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. This is from Game Rant. It says, yeah, there is an option when you die in a boss battle. This is the first time I saw it, that says pretend you won. And when you click it, it brings up a box that says, imagine the battle has been fought and move on with the story. Note that where this takes you, the battle may not be completely over. Also, you will not receive a normal evaluation for imaginary victories. Is the prompt that pops up.
That seems both kinder and more humiliating than the chicken hat from MGS5.
Yeah. If a player confirms the option again, a selection of slides with images and some text explains how the fight played out. The text and images that appear will change depending on the boss fight that the players initially died in. After the cutscene, Death Stranding 2 places players right at the end of the boss fight, just as the boss is going through its dying cutscene, so players can pick up the action and storyline from exactly where they left off. Once the cutscene is finished, players will still get the results screen that gives an evaluation of their performance for the mission, but it will only give the likes earned for completing the order rather than any additional bonus likes they typically earn for completing the order normally. Interestingly, though, it does still give points towards the combat category in the Porter grade screen. This is likely because players at least fought the boss up until they died. And then it showed the screen that pops up. It says imaginary victory. And it's one of those, the holographic signs you can leave. It's Sam with his hands behind his head whistling.
Oh yeah.
Can you get that sign in the game? That'd be fucking sick.
I don't know. I haven't seen it before.
That would be sick.
It doesn't appear to impact trophy unlocks, making it much easier for newcomers to get the platinum trophy if they're willing to put in the time to tick off all the others, such as increasing connection levels of all 42 facilities to 5 stars.
Nice. Where'd you read that from again?
GameRant.com. I will send you the link in the show notes.
So back to the events at hand. The tear opens even more to reveal that it's not just a single tear, it's a hand. So there's this hand that opens up, and behind it we see Tomorrow falls into a giant sort of sun that is akin to the giant moon, which I finally saw.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry because I just remembered when it gets to the side scrolling part, because there's that point where Sam hits him and then half Higgs' guitar flies off, and they have a side scrolling beat 'em up game with
for a second,
the last part of the battle. You get that like a finish him prompt
where they're slow as fuck. Yeah,
and then you get the samurai finish where he cuts through him and whatever.
Good.
My favorort part of that
I just love the slow shit. They're slowly hitting each other and just being I told you to shut.
Yes, that's what I was going to talk about. It's Higgs, but Sam's just fuck you, and they're just quipping back and forth, and they're saying bits of the conversation in between hits, and it's just so fucking.
I love that all of Higgs,
each other.
of Higgs are just very flowery, but all of Sam's are just shut the fuck
you, fuck up, fuck you. Yeah, it's so funny.
How funny would it have been?
Yeah.
That's my bag. Just
I don't trust you.
Oh my god.
Apparently New King of the Hill is very good, by the way.
Nice. I need to check it out.
Yeah.
So anyway, Tomorrow in her little cocoon falls backwards into this giant exploding sun that looks like the size of the moon, which I have finally seen. James, you'll be happy to hear.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But question from playing the first game, isn't this the sun that's on Amelie's beach? Like the gigantic fucking burning sun.
Yeah. Well,
Was
the
Tomorrow
gigantic burning
falling
sun.
into Amelie's Beach? Does it share a wall with
No,
these
so
APAS people?
I think that the sun indicates that an extinction entity is causing the last stranding.
I see. Okay.
So I think this is like the last stranding beginning.
Got it. And this is where the most Drakengard thing I've seen since 2003 happens.
Okay,
The
yes. Now I know.
gigantic
Now I know what you're
wet
talking about.
baby is birthed through a hole in the wall.
So fucking sick.
And then stands up, and it's clearly giant baby
It's
Lou.
just gigantic
baby
Lou.
Lou.
Fucking
Yeah.
kaiju naked Lou.
The fucking
Yeah.
velocity at which the baby hits the ground when it's birthed. Like,
dude.
genuinely
God.
startled me.
It's violent.
Well, so,
Fuck.
like, and this is the point where I'm just like, why hasn't the game just explicitly said it yet? But it's like, Tomorrow disappeared. Lou entered the room. Never are the two in the same room at the same time.
Yeah.
Is this anyway?
But
yeah, mum's
we
the
haven't
word.
gotten there.
Not sure.
Mum's the word. We
Unclear.
don't know yet.
Instructions not clear. But Higgs turns around and he's like, oh, he's all like,
It's really you, isn't it?
yeah. And then he starts playing.
And then he starts playing the BB's theme again and turns
Yeah.
to look at Sam.
Well, and the fact that he's like showing his back to this fucking monstrosity is
Oh.
insane to me.
He's confident, right? He's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he's being cocky and confident because the best thing I think I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
happens.
which is also an incredibly Drakengard thing to have
Yeah.
happen.
Lou
Lou's
grabs
enjoying it at
Higgs.
first and has her little tar
Yeah,
ears going.
fucking
Yeah.
bouncing, smiling.
Just bouncing and then she gets a little fussy. She grabs Higgs, eats him, spits out his mask, stomps on the
This
mask.
killed me.
The stomp is incredible, and then gives Sam a thumbs up.
And then all the fucking Biggie BTs just like fall over dead,
Yeah,
essentially.
we all die, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
she like
And then she grows
flies
fucking
away.
wings and flies
And
away. I
flies
was like,
back into the
how
hole she was
high
birthed
am
from.
I
The
right
wings,
now?
the wings fucking killed me. I was
Yeah.
losing my mind.
Yeah. And then Sam smiles. And then out of
Mhm.
the crack, because the crack gets bigger after
Mhm.
she flies through, Amelie and Gray, monotone, fragile, walk up
Mhm.
and they're holding baby Lou.
Yep.
And I'm still crying from earlier. And Amelie hugs Sam, and then she pushes him into the water, akin to the dreams that he's been like having
Yeah.
throughout the game.
Yeah.
And then the landscape on the surface, while he's falling, looks like a fucking explosion is happening.
Mhm.
And we get hit with the first and I believe only white title card.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It says episode 16 tomorrow.
tomorrow. But not tomorrow. Next week.
Yeah.
Haha.
It reminded me of when if anybody watched Lost, when the bomb went off on the island
Yeah.
and it flashed to
Oh,
white and then did the
yeah.
Lost logo in black.
Yep.
Super
Yeah.
very
fucking
cool
sick.
moment.
Yeah, very sick. All in all, I'm just gonna go ahead and say like these chapters are so good. You guys,
They're so good.
I
Yeah.
love, and obviously we're not going to talk about it. I just because both of you know what happens. I just want to say what they do with the white title card transitioning into the episode.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. So
Truly.
good.
It is crazy that like so all the narrative shit is really, really good from this point forward. Like performances are good, all that stuff is good, like the sort of storytelling stuff. But it just blows my mind that like Kojima's team is so fucking good at the details and
Yeah.
the technical stuff. And it's just like the level of artistry that's like on display is insane
So,
to
yeah.
me.
From
Like,
so many
killer.
levels, like the design of how everything looks, the way it sounds, the details in the writing,
the
like,
fucking performance, also
the
in the
performance
Fox
capture.
engine, dude. Like you could play
Yeah.
fucking the Phantom Pain on a PS4 and it runs like butter. Like
yeah,
Well, so this isn't
Mm-hmm.
it's Decima.
no, I
the-
understand that, but I'm just saying it's like
Oh,
the
but you're talking
same
about
team
even
of
back.
people.
Yeah.
It's like somebody was playing MGS5 on like a beater laptop that was like a decade older than the game, and it
Yeah.
still ran like
That's crazy.
perfect.
I don't
fucking
understand
optimized as hell.
why every single video game company isn't trying to spend at least a little bit of their budget to consult with Kojima Productions on how to optimize their fucking video
It's fucking
games.
unreal. Like every
Right?
It's insane.
Yeah,
apparently the
they could have
original
a
Death
whole
Stranding.
second business.
the original Death Stranding, and I'm kind of tempted to play it this way for the remaster season. Apparently plays phenomenally on the Steam Deck, which is the
no
most
shit.
insane thing
Oh,
I've ever heard.
I might do
That's
that
cool.
too.
Yeah, that sounds
That
fun.
sounds, yeah, I like the idea of that.
But yeah, apparently it's like on the top 10 most played Steam
Wow.
Deck games on Steam
I
every
bet
year.
that is a good
Okay.
Steam Deck game.
Yeah, really. It's like James, you said it, but it's just it could be a whole second business for them. It's just
Yeah.
like they need to
Optimizing.
consult. Like every single big company that can afford a consultation fee with Kojima Productions should be consulting with
Yeah.
Kojima Productions and Gorilla probably because I think it's like Gorilla
And like I feel like it's not getting this play in the press, but like I don't know, I feel like there was such a fervor around how like Naughty Dog did its performance capture. I feel like
Mhm.
this is on a whole nother level.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's
Yeah.
fucking beautiful.
I think the game's too weird to
Yeah.
break into like so that, and I mean this is kind of for next week, but like Kojima, I don't like Death Stranding's never going to have its Elden Ring moment.
Totally.
Like it's too weird.
And it should.
It deserves it.
Yeah.
It is still. We're going to be reflecting on the opening scene of the game because of something that's going to happen at the beginning of next week. Still one of the most breathtaking vistas I've seen in a fucking video game.
Like,
absolutely.
and the way because the way that they play with that in Update it is like really fucking good.
Yeah,
I agree.
And that's like, and it's the last gameplay section. We've got one more gameplay section, and then it's all fucking cutscenes all the way down. And
cutscenes,
great fucking cutscenes.
Yes,
we get
incredible cutscenes.
Yeah, incredible cutscenes. Some more reveals. The return of somebody we thought wasn't going to come back.
Alessio crying more.
Yeah, Alessio crying. I cried a little bit too.
I cried too.
Yeah.
I think I like typed. I like immedially got on Discord and was like writing you guys through tears.
Yeah,
whenever I finished the
we talked like we've been. Did you say rat tears, James?
Yeah,
good. Da rat tears.
Da rat tears.
We generally for the most part we're pretty good about not talking about the game before the episode. When James and I were ahead of Alessio by a bit, we had a couple
didn't really know anything going into it.
Yeah, we had a couple of sidebars, just kind of like talking about stuff we had seen already, but nothing too in depth. We talked a lot about the ending in the in our three-way chat on Discord about like because it's just like that's what a good fucking ending.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It really does.
Cannot wait.
It does. Yeah, it does stick the landing very well.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful for that because it's a good little bow on a game that I enjoyed quite a bit.
It really is. It's going to be a fun finale to talk through.
Yeah, I'm very curious too if like I know a lot of people like to sort of live vicariously through like YouTube essays and podcasts and stuff. So I'll be curious. I mean, write in like if you didn't end up playing the game and you just listen to our coverage. Like I'll be curious.
That'd be really interesting.
I'll be curious if like next week like still hits the same way. But
and you can do that by hitting up contact@metalgearmondays.com and sending us an email.
Nice. And in the spirit of that, where can people find you online, Liliana? Right?
Who me? You can find me on the internet. You can go to who me. You can go to linktree.com/Liliana Dawn. That'll get you to all my socials. Specifically, my Blue Sky is lilianadawn.bsky.social. You can find me on there. I try to be active as I can on there, but I do. I post a lot of unhinged stuff sometimes. So check me out. Also, pretty big news coming up pretty soon. I finally got the
my website updated.
Oh shit!
Did it?
I said, did you finally get my website updated?
Oh, yes, I updated Alessio's website. No, I've got so one of the things that I've been doing is that I have 2 books that I've written and self-published that have my dead name on them, and I've been working with an artist that was referred to me by Nick Freda.
Nice.
And his name's Joe. He's been great to work with. And he finally and I told him no rush Like it's not like it wasn't like a thing. It was like I need this now, and then he's just taking. Like I told him no rush, because he's doing it in between jobs. But
I told him no rush.
No Russian. Press have to pay respects. But he finished the first new cover of my first book, Unyielding, with my new name on it, which I'm doing like the author thing. So it's going to be LD Wright is my new pen name. So once that's updated, I will let people know. But I'm very excited. It looks very good. And I'm very stoked about the second one. And then he's going to start working on the third one for my unpublished third one. So
sick.
Cool stuff.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
James, where can people find you?
You can find me soundcloud.com/DJ Rat King. There's music up there now, so go get to listening. You can also find me Blue Sky DJ Rat King. I'm out there.
No, did you change it? Is it DJ Rat King now, or is it still Del
Yeah,
Rat?
I switched everything over. I was like, if I'm gonna actually like put music out, like I might as well make it consistent.
So
and like I said last week, it's my initials.
8 episodes.
Yep.
Are now null and void.
Defunct.
That was the best one. Nice, yeah. Alessio made that on Instagram, Blue Sky, and then alessiosummerfield.com. One of these days, be more than it currently is. Yeah. Cool.
Also youtube.com/Kyle Bossman.
Yes, please.
But it's spelled like BOSMAN.
Yeah, it's pronounced like Boss Man, but it's
spelled Bossman. Bossman.
Yeah, Kyle's a fucking treasure.
Love Kyle. I call him Brother Kyle when I talk to us.
Yeah. He's wonderful.
Yeah, but you can also go to metalgearmondays.com to listen to our episodes. You can also go to linktree.com/metalgearmondays, and that'll give you links to all of our socials and our Patreon, and which you can also patronize at patreon.com/metalgearmondays. Don't forget.
That's all the stuff. Yeah. We checked all of the boxes.
Hey.
It's just a box.
They're just boxes. Oh, the bear.
Just a box.